Gave me the horse's ass. I love it.
Mr. Morgan, we have a
Oh
problem.
my god, she is
A real
stomping.
problem.
Look at that.
What exactly are your plans here?
We've not made any.
I've never thought Dutch would say such a
are
thing.
going-
Hello, my people. It's your girl, Tofu. Today we are back with some Red Dead Redemption 2, and we have a new menu screen to look at. Not gonna lie, like the clock ticking in the background is really terrifying. I don't like the sound. It's very ominous. It worries me. Something about clocks ticking just gives me a little bit of nightmare fuel from my childhood. I don't know what it is. Like, we had an enormous clock when I was younger, and this enormous clock, like on the hour, of course, it would do the whole Big Ben thing, and for some reason it always freaked me out. And like, clocks still freak me out. That's why I only set alarms on my phone. I mean, Caleb has an alarm clock. I fucking hate that too. But anyway, enough about the clocks and the clock ticking. Let's not fixate on that. I've been really looking forward to picking this up again, especially since the craziness of the last episode. So kind of before we get into today's episode, I do want to just take a moment and share with you guys some of my thoughts and feelings from the last episode now that I've had some time to like reflect and think on it. As soon as Sean got shot in the last episode, I was just like emotionally unavailable for the rest of the episode. And I was trying to think of why that was, and I think we can just equate it to shock, and then there's a few like points that spring from that. So I think the reason why it was so shocking was because it just happened so quickly. One moment he was alive and then he was dead, right? And that in of itself is not a huge deal, except when I think about, okay, well, why was that so shocking? Like, I watch movies, I watch TV shows where people die all the time. Why is that such a big deal, right? And then I was like, okay, well, maybe it's because it was unexpected. I'm like, well, people unexpectedly die all the time too in, you know, the media that I watch or consume or whatever. And I'm like, okay, but not in games. So yeah, it was the shock that this was the first time that someone had died in a certain way, in a very graphic way, in a game. And games always have a different effect for me than movies or TV shows or anything else, because you are actively participating in every single part of the story, as opposed to like a TV show, you're just passively like consuming it, you know? So everything in games do tend to feel like a little more personal to me because I'm so involved in the entire process. So that's like another facet of this whole shock of Sean's death issue, right? So another facet of that is that, like, even if we ignore the part about the fact that it was a sudden, like, gruesome death, even if we ignore the fact that games just kind of hit harder for me sometimes than movies or TV shows, and I think it's just the fact that when I sat down to play Red Dead Redemption 2 for the first time, when I began this journey with you guys, I really did not think that this was going to be that type of game for some reason. So let's get into that a little bit. When I sat down to watch Saving Private Ryan for the very first time, I kind of knew what I was getting into. It's a movie that takes place in the World War II era, right? And you guys know I'm a sucker for those types of movies. Like, last night I watched Imitation Game like 2 times in a row for like literally zero reason. But anyway, Saving Private Ryan, I knew what I was kind of getting into. I read the synopsis. They're like saving someone, right? Like, they're saving Private Ryan. And I'm like, okay, there's probably gonna be some death in here. And I'm familiar with kind of what to expect with World War II era films, especially after Hacksaw Ridge. Ever since I saw Hacksaw Ridge, like, I just kind of, I knew that it could get really bad. I knew that it could be really graphic and tense and stressful, right? Like, I knew my emotions getting into this. So when I sat down and in the first, like 20 minutes, there's this huge battle and everyone fucking dies, like gruesome, horrifying, gut-wrenching ways. Like, there were guts spilling out of people, right? Like, and as horrible as it was to watch, I wasn't in shock because I knew what I was getting into. So let me give a few other examples. So we've got Saving Private Ryan, right? Like, I knew what I was getting into. When my favorite character on Grey's Anatomy, or one of my favorite characters on Grey's Anatomy, died, Derek Shepherd, I had like 40 minutes or so to process his death when his wife Meredith got to process his death, because I got to see him slowly die in front of me, right? While she eventually made the decision to unplug him. And I'm not saying that like, oh, I love watching people slowly die in front of my eyes, but it's like, no, I had time to process a character that meant something to me. I had time to process that he was departing the show. So there's Saving Private Ryan. I knew what I was getting into. There's Grey's Anatomy. I had time to process what happened. And then that kind of leads me to our final example on this particular branch of why it was so shocking to see Sean's murder or death, right? Let's talk briefly about The Last of Us. So in The Last of Us, Sarah dies in the first 20 minutes or so, right? I did not have a whole lot of time to get attached to her. Because it was such a short time I spent with her in the game, I did not necessarily have the assumption that she would be with me throughout the entire game, especially since she isn't on the cover of the game, right? So when Sarah died, and like, of course, if I sat down to play that today again, like I always tear up at that scene, right? Like I think we all kind of do. When Sarah died, it did not hit nearly in the same way that Sean's death hit me. I walked into this game kind of with the assumption that everyone would just kind of stay alive for the entire game. Like I just, the way that I interacted with the gang members and the way that I talked to them and bond with them through missions and everything, I just had this innate assumption that they would be with me throughout the entire game. So to see that not happen and to not have time to reflect on what just happened, to not go into this game expecting anything like this, those are 3 of the best examples that I can think of why his death was particularly like horrifying. Another reason why his death bothered me so much is his death happened, right? We had to immediately get out of a situation. We had to keep moving, right? We had to shoot up like an entire town again. I understand that, and that was really difficult to get through, but like it was okay. But it was the fact that after we had shot up everyone and we were looking at Sean's body, it was the fact that Micah and then whoever else we were with, Bill, I think, like, they weren't surprised. Even Arthur, he wasn't really surprised either. We were just like, oh, it's just a natural part of our outlaw life. I'm sure people might be feeling things on the inside. I'm sure Arthur is feeling something on the inside, and we can talk about that in a minute. That's another thing I wanted to talk about. But it's the fact that no one seemed to really care. And I didn't get to help bury Sean or anything. We were just moving on right to the next thing. I was not emotionally prepared for his death beforehand. I was not primed or prepped in any way, and then I was not given any time, I feel like, to reflect and process his death afterwards, which is actually like a really interesting thing that the game did, not letting us process that, because that's kind of how life is sometimes, right? Like that's how in a weird way Red Dead Redemption 2 is realistic, that sometimes in some situations we may not have time to process things that grieve us, you know? We have to just keep moving on, moving to the next thing. And in this case, Jack is captured. We cannot focus on Sean. We have to go after and try and save and find Jack, right? So while realistic, that's just like another reason why it bothered me so much, is because I felt like I got no closure after his death. I think the last thing I really want to talk about today before we get into today's episode is how Arthur didn't really seem to be surprised by this. It kind of bothered me that Arthur wasn't a little more shaken up over Sean's death, or appearingly so. I mean, we'll look at the journal when we get into the game today at some point, and we'll get a different look inside how he's feeling. But Arthur's a little bit hard to read for me compared to some other characters that we've played or encountered. Or when I think of Arthur, I think of he's angry all the time and he's a little bit funny. And the only time that I can really think of where I have felt Arthur feel like true grief was with the whole Mary situation, like 4 or 5 episodes back or something. Like, you realize that Mary's family could never accept him, and then you arrive to the conclusion that Mary could never accept Arthur either. And you can tell how hurt he is by that still, you know? And that was the only time I really felt like I felt true grief from Arthur. Even in the last episode, oh shit, the last episode, I have one more thing to talk about in the last episode, but let's finish the Arthur conversation. So the whole Mary thing is the only time I really felt like true grief from Arthur. So in this episode today, I'm really interested to see how impacted he may be by Sean's death, and how the gang may be impacted by Sean's death. Because outwardly, maybe everyone is just like me and they just haven't had time to process because they just keep having to move to the next crisis really quickly. But right now, it really does seem like no one really cares, or it's just like, oh, that's a natural part of our life. That's just to be expected, which sucks that that's their reality, right? That, oh, Sean died, we'll just add him to a list. We'll add him to the list. There's Jenny, there's Mac, and there's the other person, I forgot whose name was. Like, we'll just add him to the list, no big deal. But I am interested to see how the camp is affected in this episode. I'm hoping that I'll get to spend some time in the house that we moved in the last episode to kind of see where everyone's at. All right, the last thing, I swear to God, this is the last thing that I can think of. Oh my God, my face cam isn't even in the right fucking, you know what, whatever. I've been talking for 13 minutes. I'm not gonna re-say all of that. No fucking way. Another reason why Sean just fucked me up emotionally in the last episode is because in the last episode that we played, where the Sean thing happened, the Braithwaite Mansion thing happened, we also had Arthur get captured, right? And he got fucking shot, and he was stumbling into camp, right? And he was just fucking beat up, and it hurt me so much to see that happen to Arthur. But then what hurt me even more almost was realizing how much the camp cares about us, how all of the gang members care about us. They seemed so distraught when we just flopped down into camp, right? Like, they were crowding around us, and I truly felt like they cared about us so much. It just gave me this feeling that we are a tight-knit, the tightest knittest of all families, right? This is a family, and even fucking Grimshaw was like by our side, and like everyone was so concerned for us in that moment. They broke my heart because that's when I realized how important we are to the gang, right? So then to see later in that episode to have one of our family members shot, it's just like another thing that just fucked me up, you know? And before I try to over-explain things like I tend to do, I've really tried to keep this discussion as short as I possibly am capable of doing so. I really just wanted to give you all of the different components about why I was so emotionally distressed and like kind of just spazzy in the last episode after his death. It's because of all of the aforementioned reasons. We weren't prepared going into this game for something like that. We weren't prepared in that episode for something like that to happen so soon after we realized how much the gang cares for us because of Arthur being captured. We were not given a sufficient amount of time, I think, afterwards to process his death and to mourn him, and it felt like no one cared. All of those reasons were just why I was so fucking annoying, I think, in the last episode once he died. I hope that kind of like all makes sense. I try to keep it really brief. I know that I'm not the most articulate sometimes when my emotions get like disheveled a little bit or riled up, but I really hope that that kind of helps explain everything that I was feeling in the last episode that I just could not talk about by the end, you know? But I've had a lot of time to reflect on it, so I hope that clarifies some things, because I was like incapable of talking or feeling anything, or I was feeling everything, you know, I was just incapable of anything by the time the last episode concluded. So I definitely wanted to take a little bit of time today and talk about it before we get into today's episode. Speaking of today's episode, again, I'm really excited to see where the gang is at emotionally, especially Arthur. Let's get into today's episode. All right, guys, we have established a waypoint. Let's go after what's her face to go. Oh shit, I'm gonna run over people.
Will you please
I am so sorry. Oh Jesus, we need to go find Jack, and let's try not to kill any more people. Oh my god, I ran over someone. I feel so bad. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I cannot go that fast in town. It's just a disaster. I'm just asking for trouble. Okay, let's leave Max here. Let's try to calm ourselves and not anger anyone. All right, so there's... Oh no, do I have a distraction already?
Hello, mister. Monsieur?
I don't think you're what I want. Maybe you're what I want.
You, yes, please. Coin, please.
Yeah, you can have some money.
A coin?
Go get yourself something to eat.
Sir, I want you to have
What is
this.
it?
Thanks, friend.
Oh, sneak. Thank
It's nice
you.
to give something instead of just begging.
Oh, I'm so glad we stopped then.
I hate asking for money like a goddamn worm. Groveling here in the dirt.
Oh, sir, I'm so sorry. I'm glad we could help out a little bit. Okay, let's try not to get run over by anyone. Look both ways before we cross the street. Yes, yes. So BR stands for Angelo Bronte. How do I find him? Oh, I think I know where to go. Yay! This is the key to everything.
Stick 'em up, cowboy.
Oh, it's just Dutch. Oh, the subtitles. Subtitles coming in clutch here.
Funny, Dutch. Oh, I thought so. So, here we are in a strange land of papists and rapists. America's very own Gomorrah.
I love and hate how that
All
rhymed.
the same to me.
Papists
So,
and rapists.
How you get on?
I've been asking around about Mr. Bronte. And from what I've heard, this establishment is our best lead, but I haven't had any joy in there so far.
So, I should just give it a shot?
I think so. Just keep it cool.
You know me? I'll meet you back here anon.
Anon. What does anon mean, actually? Alrighty. Howdy, everybody. No need to look at me like that. It's like when you walk into a class late and everyone stares at you.
America's dirty little French secret.
That's why we love it.
Born and raised.
Over here.
Well, I'm sorry. Please excuse me. I seem to have some very impatient customers.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
How can I help? You look like a whiskey man.
Sure.
$1, please.
For a whiskey?
Sure. That's the real stuff. From Scotland.
Okay. Here, have one for yourself.
Well, thank you.
So, mister, if I ask you a question, you ever hear of a fella by the name of Bronte?
Who's asking?
Me. I'm asking.
No, leave it, friend.
What do you mean, leave it?
Look, I don't know what business you in, but leave it, friend. You and your pal that was in here before.
I just gave you a really nice tip. Please be kinder. Alright, I guess we're not gonna leave it.
Bronte? Angelo Bronte. Mr. Big, Mr. Italian spaghetti-eating long streaker piss big. He makes my skin crawl. Some swarthy cocksucker. You know what I mean, friend?
Sure.
Where can I find him?
Oh, well, I reckon you talk to them kids in the alley, they'll know.
Okie dokie. Let's go do that.
And friend, you'll be careful now. Immigrants, they're not to be trusted.
Thanks for the warning, sir. Alright, alley kids. Kids alley. Alley kids. Oh my god, people get so easily offended. How do we find an alley? Okay, here? Is this an alley? Where them kids be at? Alley? Kids? Oh, maybe over here? This looks like an alley. Actually, I really don't know what this is. I'm getting claustrophobic.
It's really become quite the craze.
So you
Wanna listen
just
to them
walk
real
up
quick.
to any man with a ring on his finger and turn it 3 times?
Yes. And then after 24 men, find any married person, male or female, wearing a wedding ring, turn that ring twice, and then the next man you shake hands with will become your husband.
Witchcraft!
What nonsense.
Witchcraft!
Don't take my word for it then. You lost, mister?
Yeah.
Hi there. Have you seen any
Oh, these
kids
aren't
around
kids.
here?
Oh yeah, just through that archway there.
Alright, thank you. Have a lovely day. Okay. Oh, these look like children.
Hey, you got a cigarette, mister?
Maybe.
Huh?
I'm looking for a fellow named Angelo Bronte. Italian.
I know him. Everyone knows him.
Where is he?
We'll take you to him, but it'll cost
I reckon I can pay.
$5.
Where's he live? New York?
I'm an entrepreneur. If you don't want to pay, then I don't want to walk.
Why do these children frighten me? I don't like them.
Here. Come on.
Oh, I'm getting
This
nervous.
way.
I feel
Let's
like they're gonna
go,
rob
mister.
me and I'm gonna have
You
to
coming
shoot one
clean?
of them. Don't make me shoot
Stay
one of
close.
y'all.
Easy to get lost around here. Come on, then. You new to the city, mister?
Pretty much.
Don't worry. No one knows it as good as me and Cleet.
Alright.
Is that right?
Thank you.
Hope
Please
you won't
don't
need
do
his
anything
services,
stupid.
But you got the doctor on the corner there. Nice enough, fella.
Okay.
That's Baird and Schreiber on the right there. Famous bookstore.
We're getting a
Not
little
that I'm much of
tour.
a reader myself. Now over here's a real piece of art. That's the Church of the Holy Blessed Virgin, mister. Modeled on the famous church in Toulouse, which is in France. You been to Toulouse, mister?
No, I
We're
have not.
Catholics here, mister. Ain't Baptist or nothing.
My mama said they used to burn Protestants and all, but
Bet they don't have nothing so fine where you come from, mister. Look at them fine steeples.
Hey, you little pair of shits!
Fucking knew it.
he's coming after us.
Should I shoot him?
Thieving bastard!
Oh my god, oh my god. I knew it! I fucking knew these kids were sus! Oh my god, I fucking knew it! Shit! Okay, okay, okay. No, no! Arthur, what are you doing? Get on the fucking train! Arthur! No! I thought you could have climbed right there. I pressed square. I pressed square. No! Come back here, little piece of shit!
Get back here!
We're gonna run out of energy. My thumb's getting sore. The disrespect. I should steal someone's horse.
Bastard got off.
Oh, damn street trash. You after that kid?
Yeah.
Oh, that shit went that way.
Oh shit, 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 shit. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'll just have to run over you. Oh my god, you're not letting me run over you. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Jesus Christ, could I just... Oh my god, I don't have time for this. My money's at stake here. He was being helpful. I didn't mean to run over him.
Please hit me, bro.
You all right there, son? Can we help you?
Jesus Christ. Where do I find this fucking child?
It was absolutely delicious, my dear.
I can't go in there. This is so stressful. Oh, Trelawney. I just heard Trelawney. Where do I find Trelawney? Where is he? It's his wife. I want to know the tea, but I need to find this fucking child. Oh, there. Where is he? Where is he?
Stop right now.
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? I can't even see him.
How are you?
Oh, I think he went through here. Oh my god, oh my god.
Bye, mister.
Wait. Break lock. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, lady. Where is he?
You're making a fool of yourself.
Yeah, I am. Honestly, you're right. Where'd he go? I lost him again.
I'm being chased by the village idiot.
You give that back.
Okay, I see him. I see him.
I'm spending on something nice, mister. I promise.
Okay, come on. We got it. Where is he? Okay, he's here. We finally have him in our clutches.
Get it up, kid.
Excuse me.
Where'd he go?
I'm telling you, a cucumber's definitely a fruit.
Fellas, you seen a kid come through here? About 14, 15?
Oh yeah, he ran right through us. Ran around the corner there.
Corner where?
Yeah, I thought I'd have seen it all.
God, come back here. Oh!
I like you.
Annoyances! Come back here, piece of fucking shit. I hate this guy. I hate him so much.
What's the problem, friend?
Give me my thing.
These are children!
About friend?
I ain't your friend, but that kid is, and he robbed from me. Now give me back my stuff and take me to Angelo Bronte.
Senor Bronte.
That kid was gonna show me before he robbed me. Now, come on.
You new in town, mister?
Come on.
Mr. Bronte's got a lot of friends, mister.
I hate these
but
kids. Oh my
I
god.
ain't never seen you.
We ain't friends.
You don't like no one, mister. Mr. Bronte, he's got fine hair. He got a beautiful house, and I am proud to work for him. He got 50 men, mister. Why he gonna care a thing about you?
I just want to speak with him.
I'm sure you do, mister.
These
You
kids
and
are
them friends of
smart.
yours been asking about him all over town. He been mighty disrespected. Bunch of muddy Yankees in town asking questions. Well, you and your friend should pay him a visit, mister. He's got a big house on Flavian Street opposite the park. Hey, yokel. Now.
Is my money
Get
still
outta
in there? Is my money still in there? Those kids are terrifying. I never thought. Arthur's on a whole nother level. Jesus, we're supposed to be terrifying, not fucking children. Oh, it just boils my gears. That's not right. That just grinds my gears. Oh, I feel like they knew their shit too. They knew what was happening. Okay, we're not really allowed to run in town anymore because I ran over like 14 different people trying to do that entire thing. All right, well, I'm glad we got our money back. That was a lot. I want to know what's happening with Trelawney and his family though. Like, that's some real tea. Where is he? Oh, Dutch. I see you on the mini-map, even though I don't see you with my own eyeballs. Okay, there we are. There we are. I see you now.
Where you been?
Getting robbed? Who by?
Children.
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 I won't inquire anymore.
But I found Mr. Bronte. Seems to be some Italian Mr. Big in town. Everybody knows him, but nobody wants to talk about him. Apparently lives in a big house on Flavian Street opposite the park.
Good work.
So what now?
We go pay him a visit. I'll get John, you meet us there. Whatever it takes, we need to get that boy back.
I cannot decide which I like less. The swamps or the city. Both are full of parasites, reptiles, and slime. We're a long way east of land we know, and far from real open country.
Okay, we got another mission done. Let's go find our horse. Y'all act like it's fucking crazy when I run. Jesus. People get so offended when I run. Oh, I mean, when I run over them, it makes sense, but otherwise...
Girl.
Oh, what's this white thing over here? Hello, sir.
You, kind sir. Will you help the poor?
I ain't so
Sure.
kind.
Yes, you are, sir. You have it in you, I can tell.
I'm a nasty bit of work, Father.
You're wrong on 2 counts, sir. I'm a humble brother, a penitent monk, not a priest, and you're a magnificent bit of work. You may have made some poor choices, but which of us hasn't?
You have no idea.
But you do. And God does, and that's enough for me and for him.
We shall see.
That we shall, sir. But why don't you hedge your bets and give 2 bits to the poor? There are so many who will go hungry tonight.
How much do you want me to
Sure.
donate, though?
Bless you, sir.
Oh.
How you getting on, anyhow?
These are a somewhat apathetic lot, I'm afraid.
My mentor says that America is designed to induce apathy in people.
It's a wonderful insight. He must be a wise man, your mentor.
Well, sometimes he's a downright fool, but well, usually he's the best man I know.
That's wonderful. The thing is, well, poverty will always be with us. But slavery, I thought we had banished that. But Saint Denis is acting as a staging post for shipping slaves out to some of the islands.
Ooh, we gotta stop that.
It's 1899.
Maybe you should take a look for yourself. I've heard that the pawnbroker down the block around the corner, the one with the green door, well, they say he sells more than forlorn trinkets.
Let's go beat him up.
Poor.
Let's go beat him up. Oh, Jesus. I'm pissing people off even when I'm walking. God.
You gotta keep your eyes open.
Well, I'm sorry that you're in my motherfucking way, lady. Jesus. It's worse than walking the halls in fucking high school. Christ. Okay, up here. Let's see who we can kill. Search for clues.
Got a few paintings over there. Something for the wife, maybe?
What happens if I search the drawer? He's gonna be
You timed
mad.
it well. Some quality pieces in at the moment.
Question.
A bit of a strange question, but you heard tell of slavers around here, buddy?
What?
Where are they?
Who?
People you're hiding. I know they're here, don't lie to me.
Please, they made me do it. I was always good to them, but they forced me to do it, sir, I swear.
Where are they?
There's a door behind the bookcase there. Just pull the big red book called The Scourge of Crossbreeding by Harold McDougall.
Scourge of Crossbreeding. Can I hog tie him? I don't trust him. I feel like he's gonna stab me or something. How do I hog tie someone? I guess that's not it.
Wait!
I don't want to rob it.
I'm just watching it while
I feel like he's gonna shoot me. I just wanted to hog tie him, but I guess that's not a reality for us.
I'm really not a bad man.
I'm suspicious. I am suspicious.
Hello?
Cállate, cállate.
Oh.
Hello? Por favor, ayúdanos.
Oh.
Help, please. Ayúdanos.
Now don't worry. I'm on your side.
Nos deja aquí.
Please, I'm on your side. It's gonna be okay.
Es bien. Es bien. Lo siento mucho. Turn to the monk. Okay. Damn. We've seen one of these places before.
Come with me.
Jeremiah Compton had one of these basements.
All right now, promise. That's it. Come on. You'll be
Where
safe
did the
soon.
shopkeeper go? Shopkeeper's gonna kill me. They're gonna try and kill me.
This way. Not much farther. Poor bastards.
Oh, they're probably hungry. They're probably so starved.
¿Quién es este hombre?
No lo sé. Estamos libres y eso es lo que importa. Tenemos que confiar en él.
Oh, can I not go this way? Oh, I don't think I can go this way. I'm stupid. I have to go around. I'm so sorry, slaves. I mean, former slaves. We have to go this way.
¿A dónde nos lleva?
Well, I've got to be on my way.
Señor.
Glad to see you.
Okay, I'm gonna go around here. Oh, monk. I have people I need to save and feed.
Brother,
Hopefully you can help with
Dorkins'
that.
friend.
Arthur Morgan. Come on. You were right. I found these two imprisoned in that shop.
Oh my. That's... Well, they are blessed to have met you, Arthur.
Trust me
I
on
like
that.
this
They're
guy,
very
the monk.
unusual. I don't think they speak much English.
They don't.
My brothers, come. Let's go get something to eat. Manger. Comida, please.
Hey, you forgot this?
Oh. Yes. Thank you. Here. Payment. For your services. I could not have freed these men myself.
No, you keep it.
Give it to the poor, brother.
Thank you. I will. Like I said, magnificent. Come on. Come.
I
Come see
love
me
Brother
again sometime.
Dorkins.
I often work at the old church on Gasper Street in St. Francis.
Yo, I'm so glad we decided to do that. Oh, that made my heart so happy. Oh, yay. Oh, wait, that wasn't even the stranger mission that I was going to do originally. Dude, that's hilarious. Oh, it's a doggo. Oh, can I make friends with it?
You okay, boy?
Oh, he looks hungry. Oh, he looks like a hungry doggo. Oh, I want to keep him. Oh, he looks so skinny. Can we give him a snack?
3 days.
And 33 pats later. Maybe in here? Okay.
Hello. Hey, buy me a drink, mon ami. Huh?
Hey, mister.
Hello, sir. Just one little drink. Come on.
I don't
Sure,
trust
what
it.
you want?
I don't trust
Brandy.
it.
2 brandies, bud.
It's $2 a glass.
Oh, better be good then.
It's the best.
Thank you. Santé.
Does that mean cheers? What language?
It's quite a country you're building here, eh?
Well, me personally?
I don't know. What do you do?
Mostly, I just shoot people.
How very American of you. I love it.
What do you do?
Oh,
Why does that
mostly
still stand?
I pose, I show off, I complain.
How very French.
Oh,
I
French,
know.
okay.
I am ridiculous. I have been all over the world. I have seen the sights, and I have discovered the one eternal truth.
Which is?
That I
Oh.
am a pies, how do you say, all ass.
Oh, okay.
Asshole.
That too. That too.
I like
Well,
this
at
guy.
least you have some self-knowledge. Where were you on your journey?
All the civilized world. Painting my little pictures, meeting the locals, you know.
You a painter?
No, I'm a whole ass. I thought we had covered this.
Yeah, but you paint.
Not according to salons à Paris. No, according to them, I cannot draw, I cannot paint, and I should go away. And so I went away.
You miss Paris?
That smelly, filthy place with old buildings and ghosts and shit and French people. I have that right here.
I guess so.
You know,
Arthur.
Charles. You know, Arthur? Don't believe in art. It's lies. Believe in women. They're the truth.
Really?
Art is lies, but the vagina.
What?
That is truth. Breasts is truth.
Okay.
Art. It's for idiots.
All right.
Say so.
Trust me, I've tried both. One is better. Much better.
Then paint vaginas and
So,
breasts.
I must
I don't
be
know.
boring you. But here.
What is it?
It's just a little doodle. You know, entirely worthless unless you want to wipe your bottom with it. But I wanted to say thank you for the drinks.
Thank you.
Well, that's very kind, Charles.
No matter.
Good meeting you.
We've got a little naughty picture on our hand. Okay, cool. Glad we looked at it. Very, very neat. All right, let's go say hi to Dutch. I hate that there's trains here because it just gives us another thing that we could possibly be run over by or get injured by. It's just another thing. All right, Dutch, where art thou? I want to find Jack. Abigail's probably worried sick. Okay, here we are.
There you are.
Here's John.
You boys ready?
Of course. What else do you know about this guy?
Not much, just he's some slick little greasy-haired European who's clearly got power and money.
And influence.
Now, listen.
And power over all of the small
We
children.
Go in there, start shooting up the place. Boy's gonna get shot, that I guarantee. Better like this, he's gonna have a lot of protection.
No one's gonna get shot,
that the
Arthur,
house?
so everyone just relax. We'll charm them.
I hope.
This is the place?
Must be.
You okay, John? I guess. Excuse me, sir. We have an appointment to see Mr. Bronte.
Who are you?
You get your boss down here and now so we can talk about this like gentlemen. Run along now, boy.
Boy, go give me Angelo Bronte.
Was that the special Dutch charm I heard so much about?
Relax. I got this.
Is that a gun they're holding? They're pointing guns at us. They're pointing guns at us. I hope we don't have to shoot more people. I don't think I'm ready to kill more people today.
boys.
I've run
We come
over
in peace.
and ran over enough
We
people
just
with
need
my
to straighten
feet.
a couple of things out with your boss.
I'm scared. What if Angelo Bronte's not like an intimidating person? What if he's like what if he's like Charles, who we just met? What if he's nice? This looks like the Salvatore house from Vampire Diaries. You can't tell me otherwise. So stylish.
Chi sono sti buffoni?
Sono qui per Picciotto.
Coi soldi?
Why do you take his son?
Excuse me.
I said, why did you take his son? We ain't got no problems with you, sir. Nor you with us. But if you want to start one, there's gonna be a lot of folks dead in this room before it's done.
So, you walk into my city, stinking of shit and looking like this, and you come into my house before you have a bath and you tell me how to act? You ask me to show compassion. Have I not shown you almost infinite compassion already by simply allowing you to breathe in my presence?
Indeed you have. Now, we are simple country folk. All we have is each other. And you have gone and you have took his son over some dispute with some inbred ex-slavers It ain't got nothing to do with any one of us.
You had nothing to do with destroying the liquor business!
We was innocent bystanders. And that which we weren't innocent of, well, we most surely were ignorant of.
You twist words.
He sees right through
Lie
us.
shamelessly. You think you are better than everyone else.
He sees right through Dutch.
Ti adoro. Vattene da bere sti uomini.
What?
Angelo
Oh!
Bronte.
That was... What?
Chamberlain.
He's good?
Arthur Morgan.
The pleasure is mine.
Do I trust it? I'm not sure if I trust it or not.
So, can my friend have his son?
Of course, of course.
What's the catch?
But
Oh, no, there it
should I
is.
be out of pocket over a misunderstanding? Of course I know you would not want that, huh?
How are we making it up to you?
No.
No. So, how about this? You perform a simple job for me, and you get your son back.
What is it?
A couple of people have taken to grave robbing in this cemetery.
Well, that is a fine place for it, the best.
I love this guy. I love you. See, they've taken not only to desecrating the dead, but they've done so without paying a tribute to the living. Thing is, they see my men, of course they run a mile. So maybe you two head off, huh? And you, Mr. Van der Linde, you tell me more about my manners.
This makes me nervous.
Salute.
Salute.
I like him, but I'm also very worried. Very, very worried.
Grave robbers? You think he's taking us for a fool?
No idea. What choice do we have?
None, I guess.
I like that it's quieter here now.
Idiotic.
You know where the cemetery is?
I think so. Pretty sure I rode by it earlier. It's real impressive.
You know, you did good holding your tongue in there.
Do you trust one word that comes out
No.
of that bastard's mouth? We don't even know where Jack is.
Listen, we found Bronte. We got in there. Dutch is with him now. All things considered, it could have gone a lot worse.
That poor kid. I ain't been a good father to him. I hope he's okay.
He'll be fine.
I love that John is worrying
I
him
figured-
about him, though.
The Braithwaites were going to hold Jack ransom for all the money we cost him. They must have sent him here so we couldn't get to him. But Bronte knows by now there's no Braithwaites left to pay him. Jack ain't much use to him anymore. Let's just get this done and let Dutch handle the rest.
I just hope you're right. Okay, I think this is it.
Oh no,
Keep
it's
it down.
dark and I can't see
Let's get
anything.
some horses up ahead.
Oh, I can't see anything. So murky in the distance with the fog and everything. Oh, I think the fog's getting worse. Oh my god, I think the fog is getting more foggy. Thicker fog.
This way.
Search the cemetery for grave robbers. Alrighty. Which way should I go? I'll just go forward. That's probably what I'm supposed to do.
Come on. Let's find him and get the hell out of here.
I hear a dog over here. Maybe they brought their dogs.
Stay quiet. We don't want to spook him.
Shit.
Hey. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I hear the doggo.
Hey there, boy.
Wait, did I lose him? Oh, I hear men over here.
All right. Gotta keep looking. Wait.
I'm hearing something.
Oh, I'm sorry.
sorry. I had a bit to drink. Our friend died.
Huh. So he's not a threat.
They can hear us, you know. They're still with us.
Alrighty.
We should get out of here, mister. It ain't safe.
Let's keep our ears peeled for more sounds. Hopefully we can get another audio clue. Oh. There's one. There's one over here.
Get in cover. Hey, John. Over
What did I do? I did something.
You boys found my puppies, watch it!
God.
Damn it!
How many you see?
3, 4,
You should have played Mr. Bronte.
Oh, they're running. They're running.
Bastards are trying to draw us out.
Can't even find him. I can't find him. Shit. Oh my god. Where are they? Oh my god.
No doubt.
Okay, now I gotta find one more. Oh, there he is.
Hardly see what I'm shooting at.
Shit, where did he go? He was right there.
I can think of better ways to spend an evening.
Oh my god. Shit.
I'm fine.
Is there another one? I thought those were it.
Seeing better than we are.
Okay, there's more. Oh my god. I still have my gun. Where is it?
I think that's all.
Oh, okay. We got all of them, I guess.
Now let's find their stash. Gotta be around here someplace.
Okay, but we'll need to be quick.
We can't go back to Bronte empty-handed. Let's have a look where they first shot at us from.
Okay, where's that? I'm already lost.
Robbing grave robbers. We've hit the big time.
Okay, they told us. I can barely see anything. Okay, it's around here somewhere.
We can't go back to Bronte with nothing to show for it, Arthur.
Okay, oh, maybe this looks fairly well lit. Oh.
Think there might be something in here. Got it.
Good. Now let's get out of here. Damn, the law's here. Come on, let's see if that gate's open.
Shit.
It's locked. We'll have to go back the way we came.
Oh no.
Come on. We best stick to the side.
I found the body.
Shit.
Looks fresh. Still bleeding. Must just been killed. They're still here.
Am I supposed to follow John, or are we doing this a different way? John, move.
With me.
Okay, okay. Where'd he go? Okay. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What are you doing? Arthur! Arthur, what are you doing? I hate how I just have this uncanny ability to get Arthur stuck on everything.
Me too. Why don't you go left? I'll keep going straight, alright?
Okay.
Let's get back to Dutch.
Oh, that's the wrong horse. Here we go. Oh
Looks like we
my
lost
goodness.
it for now. Come on.
That was
Let's
tense.
just get there.
You almost killed me.
You're
quick.
fine.
Let's get back to Dutch.
All right, we're moving quick.
It's lucky I ain't a religious man.
Let's just get back there, collect our side of the deal.
Alrighty.
You all right?
He'd best not be playing games with us.
He almost certainly is. Let's just see. Keep your head. Act normal.
How's he even gonna know we did what he asked?
I got a feeling most things around here get back to him pretty fast.
All the children. The children are his little spies.
We'll just see where we're at once we got Jack.
Hopefully they haven't killed Dutch while we've been gone.
Well, you took your time.
Where's your host?
Like I said,
Oh.
you took your time.
I'm glad to see you.
Let's get going. But a fine man. Hey, friend, thank Mr. Bronte for
right?
everything.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Come on.
I'm so glad we got
know
him
what?
back, you guys.
Mr.
Oh,
Bronte has invited us to a garden party at the mayor's house.
that sounds like danger.
And us, just simple country boys.
That sounds like we're asking for danger. Asking for trouble. It sounds like a horrible idea. Let's not do that.
Let's go. We have a new camp set up, Jack. You're gonna love it. All right, let's get this boy back to his mother.
You sure you're okay, son?
I'm fine. Papa Bronte said you'd come for me.
Papa Bronte?
I'm sorry
What for?
for that. For taking so long.
I had a fun time. I had my own room with a big bed and a toy box.
Huh.
And lots of books.
Did they do anything to you?
Have you ever had spaghetti?
What's that?
It's food. It looks like worms, but
They fed him well and treated him well? What's going on?
Papa Bronte teach me lots of Italian words.
Don't call him that, please.
You know, cavallo? That means horse. And pantafola? That's a slipper.
A slipper?
He had a fun time.
Me 2 pairs.
Here we were
One for day
worried.
and one for night.
Here we were
Well,
worried
you're
about
all
him. And he's having the time of his life.
Best time. But I can't wait to see Mama. Did she miss me?
She very much
She
missed
sure
you.
did. Like you wouldn't know.
Here we were all up in arms about the fact Jack is missing. He could be tortured or something. I mean, I was worried that he might have been like roughed up a little bit, but no, this kid's fine. He had spaghetti. You know, it's so weird to hear him talk about spaghetti like it's a really, really like special new thing for him, because like as kids, like I'm sure like you and I, like we grew up eating spaghetti, right? I grew up eating a lot of soup and a lot of pasta, casseroles and stuff. And then my dad would make the real meals, the meals that required some like effort. Like he'd like make the salmon and the broccoli and stuff.
Abigail! Abigail! We got you, your son, everything.
We got him!
Mama!
He's fine!
I'm fine, Mama. They fed me good. Italian food.
Oh.
Did you ever eat that?
Come here, he had his own room.
You got him. You got my son back. Dutch, Arthur, thank you.
Of course. Oh. I'm so glad that he's safe and he's not dead.
Jack, how are you, boy?
I really thought he would be
Everything's
dead
okay
when we
now.
found him.
Abigail?
Especially in the last episode.
So,
Well, we met Mr. Bronte. He is quite a character.
is he now?
You ever meet an Italian strong man before?
Not outside of a circus.
Well, let me tell you all about him. John, you go be with your family. Arthur, thank you.
No.
Boys,
pleasure.
we got some work to do. Interesting work. But first, let's have a drink.
Interesting
We
work.
got Jack back.
What kind of work? I hope we're not working
Board's
for
safe, thank
Bronte.
Thank you, Arthur. I don't know how to say it. Thank you.
I understand. Come on.
Do as Dutch says. Go be with your family.
He's back, all right.
Perfect time to just hang out and camp for a little bit.
Make some room for John there.
Come on, are we celebrating or what?
Good to have you back, kid. We missed you. Hey, how about a song, huh? Javier, play us away.
Another dirty song, please. Sing and don't cry. Sing and don't cry. Touches me. Okay, the beautiful sky touches me, I think. I'm so glad we have a happy moment right now. Because singing makes you happy, the beautiful sky and the hearts. I think I'm getting a lot of words wrong, but like, I think I get the gist. It's a happy celebratory song. Everyone looks so happy. Oh, we needed this, guys. We needed something happy like this.
Alright, let's give this boy a bit of space. See you later. Good to have you back, Jackie. We missed you.
Welcome back, Jack.
Thanks, Uncle Hosea.
You know, me and you should go get some drinks in Saint Denis sometime.
I ain't sure that's a good idea.
Ah, come on. It was one bad night.
I thought we'd be holed up in the house, but we're out here, which is interesting.
If you say so.
Mangoes, maidens, paradise, an unspoiled paradise.
Yeah, I
Mangoes
hope so.
is my safe word.
Arthur, have a little faith.
So I got caught doing something or other. I was just a kid, 17, 18, long before I met Dutch. I was newly an orphan. Anyway, I got caught by some hill country sheriff stealing a chicken, I think it was. And he decided I was going to be hanged for it.
For a chicken?
Yes. Only some folks thought it was unfair. And at the hanging, there was a riot. They went to lynch me. But someone I never saw, he shot the rope clean through. Instead, they hanged the sheriff.
Oh my god.
I got away with nothing more than a sore neck.
Was you scared?
Absolutely petrified.
You know, it's just dumb luck that any of us are here and alive, honestly, isn't it? Like, the entire gang, just pure dumb luck that we all haven't died by some way or another. Susan is singing and not yelling at the girls? There's the dirty song right there. Micah.
There ain't no being saved. Ain't no being lost. Them fights was over long ago. Or never happened, was only invented to make you feel something out of nothing. Makes no difference. Ain't sure nothing makes a difference.
I hope you guys don't like Micah, because I fucking hate him.
Tide goes out. You was born. You die. In between, you do what you do. Ain't no good, ain't no bad, just things that make you feel good or make you feel sad, and just the length of time between being born and dying. That's all there is. Ain't no old man judging man. Ain't no heaven. And maybe there is damnation.
The contrast between the girls singing and then us having this conversation here is fucking insane.
And I'm gonna be right at home there. That's it. See it for what the hell it is.
He sounded like Heath Ledger Joker right there. See it for what it is. Just elongated his S a lot. Let's talk to everyone real quick by this campfire and then we'll go where everyone's not depressed.
Can I get you a libation of some kind?
I think I'm all right.
Don't say I didn't offer.
Leonard! Oh God, don't. It's all coming back to me.
Lenny!
Good times.
Oh, I'm so glad. I love that they put that there.
Mr. Bell?
Had fun robbing graves, I hear.
Yeah, that's more your style. But talk on politics and swear started as a thieving line in 1849. All opposition laid in fire, so the people must all go die.
I love that he's like offbeat and not in sync. I love it when Arthur sings, you guys.
You'll have to walk only half the way.
Oh no, I missed something here. Oh no, that's the most important drama of all.
You okay?
Clearly not. It's getting very tiresome.
Yeah, she seems pretty worked up.
This is the most important drama in the entire fucking camp, and I missed it because I was singing!
Right, well, I should be getting on.
No! Molly, come back here. God damn it! That is the most interesting of all dramas, and I fucking missed it. I knew, I heard some talking in the background, and that's why, like, I stopped singing, but I missed my opportunity. It's fine. It's totally okay.
There he is. Old Arthur.
How you doing, Karen?
Miss Karen?
The strong, silent, manly one of us.
You're drunk.
This ain't drunk, Arthur.
It smells drunk.
Is Karen
Well,
missing
don't
Sean?
Smell it, you stuck-up piece of shit. God damn you.
Take it easy, Miss Karen.
She cranky. Oh my god, there's so much happening at once.
My friend,
Did he say we have a plan?
my loved ones. A plan.
Oh my god, we always have a plan and it never fucking works, Dutch.
We are gonna leave this place, and we are gonna find our own paradise. Our own heaven.
I feel like we're never going to find a place where we can be free.
Fiji.
It's just...
Australia. The real new world. Not this God-forsaken dump that all of Europe's detritus has acted out its peasants' vengeance on. We are gonna be free.
I don't like what the weather's doing while he's talking.
Yes, we are, Dutch. That's right, boss.
Too right, Dutch.
Dutch is too idealistic. It's never going to fucking work the way he wants it to. Like, it's just not gonna happen. Javier was so late to that sentiment. Let's lurk and see if we can find any more drama, and then eventually we'll go to sleep.
Please. Karen. Go to bed.
Oh my god.
Leave me alone.
Karen. She does not want to talk. I don't like the weather right now.
You fellas certainly know how to have fun, Mr. Arthur.
Everyone's drunk.
If I had stayed with O'Driscoll, you'd have probably killed me by now. You ever think of that?
No, but I bet you do.
6 Points cabin.
Yes, that's true. Oh, brother, I am really drunk.
Well, it's morning already, I guess.
Is that right? Sure is. But the problem with you, Williamson, is that you're all talk. All talk, huh?
My goodness. Let's just go inside. I think we live inside. I thought everyone just set up camp out here, but maybe like everything but our beds are out here, and our beds are in here. So let's go nap. I wish we could shut the window, but I think it's broken. Wait, are these mine or... Oh wait, shit. Maybe these aren't all mine. Oopsies. Maybe these are for everyone. Well, I'm just gonna take them, I guess. Examine. First bank robbery, newspaper scrap. April 15th, 1887, brazen bank robbery. 3 men sought. Major T.J. Belford. I've been getting dirty money. Jordan Belford has been a cashier at the banking house of Lee and Hoyt for a number of years. But nothing prepared him for what transpired last week. It was about 2 o'clock. 3 men, strangers to me, came through the door and walked up to the counter. One of them, the eldest of the 3, was a fine talker and engaged me in a conversation. Suddenly, the largest, a big, sullen young man, brandished a firearm and held it to my face. "Throw up your hands," the third one said, who appeared to be the boss. The other 2 repeated the order. with an oath, and the leader said, "My fine patriotic friends and I are going to relieve you of that gold and introduce a few folks to the benefits of civilization." They came round the counter and grabbed some sacks which contained $5,000 in gold. They demanded to know where the rest of the money was, and I pointed out 3 sacks containing silver, but it was too bulky for them. They retreated, and one warned against sounding an alarm. "I was never so terrified in my life," Mr. Belford told a reporter. "The robbers are reported to have lingered in town, but there are unproven claims that the men traveled to hovels and shanties and even a home for orphans and gave handfuls of the ill-gotten gains to the poor." We got a little Robin Hood gang on our hands here. Definitely not us. Wait, what's this? Inspect? There was something here. Lyle Morgan. I've never seen this before. What's this? Oh, Arthur's father. Oh, what? What? Hosea, Dutch, and Arthur. Arthur's father. Arthur's dog. What? I've never seen those before. That's whack. Alright, let's go to bed. Let's sleep till noon. Okie dokie, we got a new journal entry. Let's look at the journal real quick. And then, oh, letter. Did I not see this last night, or am I stupid? No, don't change clothing. What's this?
My dear Arthur.
Mary! I was literally just thinking about you at the beginning of this
for your
episode.
help with Jamie.
Oh my god.
He and Daddy are still arguing, but I understand that Jamie is thinking about going back to college. Whatever happens, I believe you saved his life, and we are all truly grateful. Oh, Arthur, I have made such a mess of my life, time and again. Why can I not change and be the woman I want to be? Why couldn't you change and be a man and put down all those fantasies that shroud your judgment?
Why couldn't you accept
Life is very
me?
confusing, and I see now that I'm not very good at it.
A mood.
I'm afraid we've got ourselves into another mess. It's not my fault, but I need your help. I'm staying at the Hotel Grand in Saint Denis. Oh, Arthur, I know it is wrong to ask you, but I have nobody else, and for what we once had together, I beg of you, even though I am ashamed to do so.
I feel used, honestly.
Yours, Mary.
I feel fucking used by Mary. She needs my help again. She doesn't want to see me or hang out with me. She just wants to use me for my skills. Jesus. Well, let's go down here. Let's explore all of the places now that they're different. Oh, small child. How are you today?
settling back in?
I like it here. Lots of places to explore.
Well, don't explore too far. Well, I should get back to it.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's talk to Abigail.
Sure is nice seeing the kid back around.
I don't know if I could have gone on much longer.
All in the past now.
All right, let's go back inside. And then if we'll encounter anyone else while we're roaming around and exploring this house now that we've settled into it, we can talk to them too. Okay, there's nothing in here. Oh, looks like we can... Is that a homestead thing that we can do? We should maybe do that. Then I want to go do something with Mary. Oh my god, and Mary Beth. There's so much that I want to do, honestly. Okay, here's Molly's poem. She just carries that with her wherever she goes, unless it's a new poem, but I didn't stick around long enough to find out. Oh my god, guys, there's so much to do now because we're in a new area. Oh my god.
Hey, Arthur.
Hey, Lenny. Oh, we could rob a stagecoach with Lenny. Oh, maybe we can't? Why can't I rob a stagecoach with Lenny? Is he just busy or something? Oh, no, we can. Let's rob a stagecoach and then we can go after Mary.
I don't believe you.
It's just a little robbery, all right? Nothing serious.
Good. What are you robbing?
A stage.
Let's do it.
There's a stage coming through. According to the fella I met, it'll have a bunch of money aboard and no security whatsoever as it comes up the river trail between here and Catfish Jackson.
Let's do it.
Okay. That sounds worth investigating. You and, who?
I don't know. I thought I'd do it on my own.
I'll help out.
It'll be unprotected. Won't be a huge take, but I should make out okay.
There ain't no such thing as unprotected. Now, who you want to go with?
I guess you.
Now?
I don't need
We're
no
just itching to...
hand-holding offer.
Oh, come on, kid.
Oh.
But if we decide to do it once we've had a look, I'm taking half the money.
Oh my goodness.
All right, let's get going then.
I really feel
Should be
like
on his
we
way
know
right now.
Lenny. If Lenny dies, I'm out of here. I like him.
It seems like only yesterday you
Look at
and me were
Karen.
shooting our way in here to rob those fools.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
it does.
I'll be glad to leave this place behind if I'm honest. Got a bad feel to it.
Yeah, I feel that too.
You've got a roof. Of course, I'm outside with the juniors.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you ain't even 20 years old. Your time will come.
I like how we get the fancy treatment. I didn't realize that. I thought everyone was kind of inside, but I guess not.
Follow me. I saw a good spot for an ambush.
So who's the feller told you about this?
It's a sound lead. I told you.
And what did he have to gain by giving you this information?
You mean, did I give him money or a gun? You're just gonna have to trust me on this one, Arthur.
Okay, I do. You've more improved yourself the past 6 months.
Don't forget, I was on the run for murder before falling in with you boys. For 3 years. It ain't like I'm new to any of this.
I think we just wanted company.
Those fellers who killed your pa?
Yep.
So don't think anything
And
of
I'll
it,
do
Lenny.
it again right now.
Of course.
I think Lenny's capable, but I think Arthur just really wanted to join in on the fun a little bit, you know? Hopefully it's nothing super serious, but our camp definitely needs money, so I don't want to ignore that. So I think it's really important that we, you know, rob a stagecoach right now. And then we'll get to like a main mission a little bit later. And I've noticed that these little missions, the ones where we're going fishing, I mean, I never finished the one where I went fishing with Kieran, but these little ones do allow me to get to know the individual gang members a little bit better, so I do appreciate them. They may not have quite as much drama as the main ones, but I feel like they're still kind of fun. Now, I always feel a little bit mixed on the side missions, like the stranger missions, I guess, but when it comes to like the random missions in camp, I like them. I try to do them when I can if I don't miss them. I missed fishing with Javier last time though, which I'm kind of upset about.
Yeah, seems good.
The stage should be coming up the river from Catfish Jackson any time now.
What are you doing? Take cover. Take cover. Thank you. Should I get my gun out? Are we gonna threaten them or are we gonna sweet talk them? What are we doing
And
here?
I don't see no escorts neither. This should be a cakewalk.
Are you sure about that?
You see any? As soon as they're close enough, we'll jump out, hit them fast.
Just wait for my lead, okay?
Oh.
I said wait for my lead.
This is a robbery. Drop your weapons and put your hands in the air.
What happens if we
I
just
said
kill them?
Drop the weapon. Okay, okay. Just take it easy. All right, boy. Anyone else? Anyone inside there? Answer me.
I can't get to the lockbox.
Come out, or we're coming in.
Oh, there's someone in here.
U.S. Marshals, you're under arrest.
Oh, should we shoot him? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Wait, this was a mistake maybe. Oh my god, we're gonna die. No! Oh my god! I need a better gun. We're retrying checkpoint. I need my rifle on me. And I'm not going behind like I was to check for the lockbox or whatever. We're staying right where we can. Here I thought there was gonna be money. It's just a trick. I'm so disappointed. I needed money for the gang.
This should be a cakewalk.
If only you knew the future as I do, Lenny. What happens if we just shoot them?
And put your hands in the air.
Oh wait, there's like quite a few of them. Okay. Where's this guy? Oh my god. Homeboy's just not dying, is he? Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop your nonsense. Where's the last guy? There's another guy. Oh, right here. Where's another one? There's one more. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, he might be dead.
You laugh?
Yeah. Are you?
Evidently.
That was not the way I was expecting things to go.
You took us into a trap.
Look, I'm telling you, it was good information.
It wasn't though. Like,
look, there's some money here. Not much.
Yeah, it ain't much.
Better than nothing, I guess.
Stage companies do this all the time. They set
Oh,
up
okay, so
traps
it's not personal at
to
least.
catch fools. Like you and me.
I feel like a fool.
Well, that's good, because you are a fool. But you're still alive, so don't worry too much about it. Come on, get out of here before any more turn up.
All right. See you back at camp.
Let's see if we can loot everyone real quick. Yeah, that wasn't very profitable, but I mean, it was something. Oh my god, there's people right there. Did they see me? God, I hope not. Alright, well, we looted the guys. At least we got a few things. We'll go back to camp eventually, but while we're out and about, let's go do something with Mary. Let's go see how she needs my help this time. Like, I'm really excited to see her, because I never thought I'd see her again, but like, on the other hand, I'm also kind of pissy. I feel like she's just using me, you know?
Arthur!
Where is she?
Arthur! Up here! You came!
She gave me the horse's ass!
Okay.
I love it! Oh.
So, what do you need?
Wait there! I'm coming straight down!
Why is the music making me feel things? I'm feeling things! I don't like it! She sounded so happy to see us, but I still low-key feel kind of used!
Arthur!
Hello, Mary.
You came.
Of course
Sure.
I did.
Whenever you call for me, I'll come.
Oh, Arthur.
What's wrong?
Daddy.
Your father? I'm a bigger fool than I even thought.
I'm begging you, Arthur. I know Daddy was not kind to you, but surely you cannot hate a man for the sin of loving his daughter.
He was...
and wanting better for her than...
Oh, than me?
Than me?
Than the choices you make.
What choice did I have? Did I ever have?
Oh, I know. You had to live by your code. But your code is... well, it's not right.
Has your way been right, Mary? With you? And Jamie joining a bunch of crazies? And hypocritical daddy with his drinking and whoring and gambling? Huh? Is that what a pure life has gotten you? Begging me for help?
Oh, Arthur. Be kind to me. Please.
Sorry.
Like, my heart is so torn.
I should have asked someone else.
Yeah, you should have.
But
I'm the best guy you know at frightening decent people.
It wasn't that I didn't love you, Arthur. You know that. Oh, Arthur. We were so very young.
I'm so mad at her, but...
Think how different life could have been.
Yeah, I think about it. A lot. It all seems so long ago and far away now.
Will you help me try to save Daddy?
He doesn't deserve it, but sure.
Where are we going? What's the old lovable patriarch been up to now?
Oh, Arthur, you know sarcasm is beneath you.
No, it isn't.
He's been gambling and drinking and
whoring.
Other things.
Oh, the filthy rotter. Where can we find him?
He said he was going down to the Theodore Eckhart stables. Something about a horse. It's down by the water in the warehouse district near the train yard.
Come on, then.
Don't be a pompous ass, Arthur. It doesn't suit you.
Oh, should I leave that to Daddy?
Leave Daddy alone. He suffers enough.
Well, I suppose I can take some consolation in that.
She's so protective.
Oh, Arthur. I should have ran away with you years
Which
ago.
one is it, girl? You're giving me so many mixed signals.
I didn't. But...
Would you now?
Well... I don't know.
Would you now, girl? Would you run away with me now? What is she? The mixed signals on this girl. I swear to Jesus, it's... Oh my god, I can't.
So what do you think he's up to?
I'm not sure. He keeps saying it's a disgrace a man of his standing has to ride around on some old nag.
Standing? He's usually falling down.
Oh my goodness.
Arthur. He wasn't always this way.
What changed then?
It has got worse. Drinking and gambling more than ever. Pawning things off left and right. Mixing with bad people. I'm just scared for him.
Don't worry too much. Whatever it is, we'll work it out.
What's it called? Whipped? We're so fucking whipped for Mary. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's disappointing.
This is the place.
It's just so disappointing. I really do feel kind of used. I know she.
Let me go in
still
and
have
see
feelings,
what kind of a
but-
state he's in.
I don't know.
Sure. I'll wait here. Good luck. Scream if you need any help.
Very funny.
Did he just check out her butt? I feel like that's totally what he did right there. My hair is
Just on
bothering
there.
me so much right now. Oh my god.
What, in the street?
Yes, in the street.
Why not?
Is it your street?
Just get out of here.
Why?
I said, just get out of here.
Listen, partner. I'm waiting on a lady. She's a fine lady. She's just gone inside. If I wasn't waiting on this lady, you'd be dead already. But if you continue to irritate me, I'll kill you. And make my apologies to the lady. It's your call.
Oh, I didn't mean nothing. Been so demeaned in my life.
Apology accepted. Oh, wait right there.
I have half a mind to kill you myself.
What an ungrateful piece of
Oh,
shit.
Daddy, please come home. You're tired, Daddy. Tired
I
and
am no
unwell.
such thing. You get away from me. You head home. I insist upon it. Leave me be.
Well, the man spoke.
Excuse me, partner.
Time to leave.
Still as charming as ever, I see.
Oh, Arthur, he's up to no good. We better follow him.
Okay.
Keep your distance or you'll be spotted.
This
Okay.
way.
We gotta keep our distance then, I guess. I don't wanna.
He went around the corner. Wait, Arthur. Any closer and he'll spot us.
But his back is turned to us. He can't spot us. He can't spot us if his back is turned to us, Mary. Hopefully he'll just dive headfirst into the.
Stop a second. You're too close.
Jesus Christ. I hope he just dives headfirst into the mud, and we'll just pick him up and take him home.
We'll just follow the smell.
Oh my God.
Arthur, come on.
Mary, shut the fuck up. Like,
Those crates.
Mary, I'm doing you a favor. I can say whatever I want about your goddamn father. He ain't my father-in-law. Like, I have no. Oh no.
Come here, quick.
Mind where you go. Mind where you go. Sorry?
Do you think he saw us?
I don't think so.
What did you say to me? I didn't say a thing. It's
The
over.
sexual chemistry.
That goddamn smirk.
The tension between those two, I
Ain't you a little
swear.
old for brawling, mister?
Damn you!
Oh my God. I could feel things between them when he pinned her up right there.
You know, this is kind of fun.
Shh. He'll hear you. You could have cleaned yourself up a bit.
Mary, stop
I
complaining.
didn't realize I was here to impress anyone.
I feel so mixed. Like, I know we love her and have feelings for her and everything, but she just expects so much. Like, I'm doing you a favor. Jesus.
What's he doing?
All she can do is complain.
Find out. Don't say I never show you a good time.
I'm just glad you're here.
Oh, see, and then she goes and be sweet like that, but then she complains or says something stupid. Like, I can say whatever I want about your father, miss. Like, he's kind of a piece of shit from what I've seen. And we know that he's treated me horribly in the past, so, you know what? Don't lecture me. What's he doing?
What's he doing? What do you think he's doing?
Well, he's either waiting for a woman of dubious morals or he's trying to sell something.
So,
Oh, it's a
Ashton,
ladder.
You got the money?
Seems he's selling something.
Have you got the brooch, Mr. Gillis?
Yes. Here.
Here's the money. That is beautiful.
It's a family heirloom.
That was Mother's brooch.
Not any longer, Mr. Gillis. Enjoy the money. And should you need any more, I can offer you a loan at a very reasonable rate of interest.
No, thank you. I've heard what happens to folks who take loans from you.
At least he has a little bit of sense.
It's just a brooch. At least he didn't get himself killed.
You don't understand. Mother left it to me. You sold my mother's brooch? How could you?
You!
That's theft!
Oh, speaking of thieves, I see you found your outlaw again.
Hello, sir. Have you been well?
Daddy, how could you?
Mary, wait here. I'll go get the brooch.
Don't hurt anyone, Arthur.
Okay, let's try not to hurt anyone.
Probably killed someone. Oh, but you like that, don't you, Mary?
Oh. Are they still talking? No. Crap! I think I missed their talking. He said consorting with men? Oh, I fucked up. I lost the buyer. Okay, I'm sorry. I just heard interesting dialogue and that just always gets me distracted, doesn't it? Okay, I guess we have to we gotta move a little quicker this time. I say as I get stuck.
Hey, you, Ashton! Hold her right there! God damn it. Yeah.
I don't think this is my horse, but we're taking it.
Hey! Stop that coach! Get back here! You hearing me? Stop that damn coach! God damn it!
Oh my goodness. I don't think they're gonna stop, and I might run out of energy soon.
You stop right now!
What the hell? What are you
Move
doing?
towards the driver? Okay. Drive to a secluded spot. Okay.
Do you know who I am?
Nope. And I don't really care. Let's beat a bitch up.
Where are you taking me?
Somewhere where no one can find your dead body, sis.
Get out of there!
Said, get out of there, boy.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. It's just a brooch.
Then hand it over.
I want that brooch. It wasn't Gillis's to sell.
I bought it fair and square.
Does it look like I give a shit?
I guess I could give it to you for $100.
100? What do you take me for?
I don't want to spend that much money.
Okay.
50.
I'm a reasonable man.
Yeah.
Let's say 50.
One more time. Sorry, I'm feeling mean today.
Okay, Jesus.
25.
$25. That's my final offer.
Bye, brooch. We're learning.
Here, take the damn thing.
I feel kind of bad. Oh, I feel really bad.
Crazy son of a bitch. You don't know who you're messing with. Somebody's gonna pay for this.
Sure. Alright. Our horse is too far away, so I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do about that. Maybe I can take one of the horses off of here? I want to take one of the horses from here.
Idiot.
Oh, it's doing it for it's doing it for us automatically. Well, I'm glad I wasn't just gonna run back there, because that was a thought in my mind to just run back to Mary. We've done shit like that before, but I'm glad we did this.
Where's your father?
I don't know.
You want me to go find him again?
Not really.
Let's take a walk. I'll take you to the trolley.
Thank you.
Gonna give it back to her?
Yeah. Got you your brooch back.
I won't ask.
Probably best not.
Oh, my heart. I just want love for Arthur.
What are you doing now? Right this moment.
Why'd you ask?
I could do you.
Well, I was wondering if you wanted to do something.
You?
Head to the theater, perhaps.
Hella accept that one.
Theater? Me?
We're definitely doing it.
Sure,
Gonna go
why
on a
not?
little date.
It'll be fun, Arthur. Let's go to the Relure. They have the strangest acts.
Strangeness I can handle. It's the normal business of life. I can't seem to get a grip on.
You and me both, Arthur. Oh, I've missed you.
Don't start.
You're an idiot, but you'll always be my friend.
Well, of course I'm your friend, but
I never wanted to be your friend. I want to be more than
always
that.
fair with me.
If I was fair with you and a good person, I'd have had you hanged a long time ago.
Well, that's true.
So, shut up and act like a gentleman, or at least try to for once in your brainless life.
You're not a very nice woman, Mrs. Lennon.
Well, look at the company I keep.
I know, it's quite dreadful, isn't it?
What a fine place.
Sort of beautiful, in a gaudy and tasteless way.
It's the only way I know.
Thank you.
Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that.
I'm sure. You silly man. Come on.
She flirting.
Let's go find our seats.
She's flirting with us. She's teasing us.
How about here on the right?
Sure.
After you?
This is everything I'd hoped it to be. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love it. Oh my god. Could they kiss? Oh my god. Yes, please.
Welcome! And thank you for that thunderous applause. I am Aldridge T. Abington, the greatest assembler of entertainment since Nero himself. Do not doubt. As a child, when I walked the horse manure-covered streets of Saint-Denis, I never dreamed of the stir I would create in this locality.
Oops.
As a proprietor of the greatest show ever assembled. Prepare for the grandest excitement of your curiosity. Fire, snakes, and magic. I encourage any of you to dabble in all three if you have a settled aversion to manual labor as I do. For entertainment is a gift that will see you through the winter better than any packed larder or root cellar full of canned goods.
Not during
Now,
quarantine.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a truly stunning musical performance to the stage, Miss Robin Koninsky.
Thank you for joining us. Now let's talk a little bit about this place we all love called Saint-Denis.
He's not cheering. Arthur, cheer for her.
They come from Road Strawberry and Valentine, singing a song and drinking wine across Bayou Swamp and over the sea. We're heading down to Saint-Denis.
There we
If you
go.
want tea, let's go drinking down in Saint-Denis.
We're taking our girl on a date to the theater. We're showing Mary a good time. My fucking heart. Oh, I can't stop smiling. It's almost hurting my face. Oh my god, Arthur. Brava! Brava!
Flawless, perfect. Oh, I see you love her dulcet tones, right? Yes, she is pure spectacle, and I assure you she can charm any beast at all, from cockroach to killer whale.
All right.
Your mother most likely told you not to play with fire, or to spend time in the company of strange women. You are about to do both. Miss Antoinette Sanservino.
Ooh.
Arthur.
Stop it.
Oh. Oh, is it gonna be dancing?
Wonderful.
That lady is exotic as all get out. The things that people are saying, I love it.
You can see how this could go horribly wrong.
I hope she stays away from the curtain.
I like hot things too.
Oh my god, Arthur! Oh guys, I love this! I really did not expect this when I sat down to play today. I was expecting a little more killing. But I love this. We're going on a date. It's been a while since I've gone on a date. Since I've gone on a date. The stuttering today, guys, I swear. I am stuttering up something fierce.
You imagine doing that every day?
I can't think of anything worse.
Mary, this is provocative for this time period, right?
Yeah, fine lady.
And Arthur needs enjoyment in his life, so I'm glad we're doing this. I wonder how many times she's accidentally burned herself in practice. Probably quite a bit. Yeehaw! I wonder if she's gonna eat fire at some point. All the men are going crazy for this in the audience. I mean, how could you not? This is pretty cool. Wow. I wish I could do something like that. I can't. I'm very stiff when I move. Very impressive. I would have set myself on fire like 15 times during that performance alone. I used to be so deathly afraid of fire because I learned about the San Francisco earthquake when I was younger. So like candles freaked me out when I was younger.
To bring home to mother.
Oh wow.
It is said that there is a place in France where the naked ladies dance. I have been there. Prepare for the body brassiers of the Petit Flaneur in Gay Paris!
Is this gonna be... Oh no, is this gonna be extra provocative? Oh no! Oh, I like this music. Bum 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 bum. Arthur! Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I cannot stop smiling. It's beginning to hurt my entire face. Bravo! Bravo! Brava, 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 brava. One for each lady. Just when you think it ends, it keeps on going. Oh my god, Arthur! Ta-da! Absolutely fabulous. One lady went the wrong way. She exited the wrong stage.
Whoa, incredible! Aren't they lovely? Oh, those legs are a sight to behold. I am spent. Each of my shows is truly incredulous, awe-inspiring, and I'm sure you enjoyed. Thank you. We flounder through the morass of humanity, with only bright moments like these before it all goes dim and snuffs out in silence.
That's uplifting.
What a lovely evening. Come back tomorrow.
I miss going to theaters.
Right. Well, shall we?
Yes. That was fun, Arthur.
I'm glad you had fun.
It was.
I like ballets.
All right. You better take me to the trolley now, Mr. Morgan.
Of course.
What about a bite
Quite
to eat
ridiculous.
first?
but somehow very amusing.
Sure.
I just realized that the train says Cornwall
My
on it.
life wasn't supposed to... Oh. Is it too late for us, Arthur?
Would you run away with me?
I can't lie to you. I'm a wanted man, Mary. If anyone close to me, well, they're wanted to, and I can't have you wrapped up in there.
No.
But it's coming to an end. This time it really is.
Run away with me, Arthur.
Yes.
Run away right now and don't look back.
Yes. Yes. No.
Anything I want to. But I've got some people I need to take care of. Once they're free, then I'm free. Then I can disappear.
But Arthur...
If we're gonna run away anywhere, we'd need money. Soon, I'll have some.
I know you won't run away. But it's a pretty dream.
Very pretty. But I will, once I get some money. I had some. But then some fool got it trapped into a town that I can't go back to. That's another story.
I'll write you.
Blackwater. We're always leaving her at trains, then I leave feeling all depressed. No. I guess it's a trolley, not a train, sorry. Oh god, this just breaks my heart. They're both ready to try again. No! Guys! I feel so depressed. Arthur deserves love, deserves happiness. I want that for him so much, but he's got so much loyalty to the gang, and I get it. I understand it, but that doesn't make me... doesn't make me any happier though, not gonna lie. Yo, my heart, he's ready. He's ready to run away. You know, I didn't think he would be. And more importantly, I didn't think she'd be, but she wants to try again. I would take a ride, sure. This looks like fun. Wait, I don't actually want to take a ride. Oh, well this is how we can fast travel though. That's exciting. Good to know. Oh my goodness though, y'all. I feel so depressed. I really do. I feel really depressed. She wants to try again. And we're still caught up with the gang and everything, and we don't have any money. Oh. At least we're able to take her out on a date and everything, but I get the feeling we're not actually ever going to leave the gang and everything.
Hey, will you help a fella out?
You're just gonna...
Evening.
He's just gonna drink it away, but sure, let's give
on.
25 cents anyway.
Get yourself some real food, huh?
Sir?
You have to take this.
Thanks. Ginseng
That's
elixir.
real kind.
Thank you. At least we got something out of it for 25 cents.
Play poker.
Sir.
I know where a good game is.
Feel like you shouldn't do that.
Above the gunsmith.
Oh, that's... Oh, shop robbery. Ooh. No, robbing by myself gives me anxiety. We're not gonna do that. Alright, let's go do something with Mary Beth. I need a different Mary. I need a palate cleanser, and Mary Beth is exactly what we need right now. Oh, guys, the Mary Linton thing, that just broke my fucking heart. She seemed like she didn't even care that she'd be wanted if we ran away with her right then and there, but... we didn't. Alright, you guys, so I contributed like a shit ton of money to camp, and then I upgraded quite a few things. Like, we got like a chicken coop now, and we restocked some stuff, but I'm not using the money that I have, so I'm like, okay, might as well use it for camp, because I'm not really like buying any clothes or anything, and I don't know, I'm just not buying a whole lot for myself, so the money's just kind of sitting there, and I'm like, okay, well, the camp can use it, so we've given it to camp mostly. I mean, not like all of it. I think I still have like $2,800 left, but...
Hi, Arthur.
Let's do something with Mary Beth.
Hello,
yes.
Mary Beth.
Oh, how are you, Arthur?
Fine. How are you?
Well, I'm well, I think. It's been quite a run we've had, but we're still alive.
Yes, we are.
So,
thankfully.
No regrets?
Regrets for what?
Well, for joining this band of maniacs.
If you're a girl without means in this world, life is very scary. you boys care for me before no one cared for me. Well, life weren't very nice, Arthur. Not after Mama got typhoid, and that was a long time ago.
Sure.
What about you? I heard you ran into that Mary girl.
That I did.
And?
She wants me to run away with her.
How that all ended. Long time ago now.
What happened?
I took her out.
Well, she didn't love me enough, I guess.
No.
I wouldn't change.
Huh. Well, she was a fool then, Arthur.
Well, she put a lot of good years in on an outlaw. She definitely was a fool.
In these books, life seems so simple, but in reality, I can't make head nor tail of it.
Mr. Morgan! Mr. Morgan, we have a
Oh
problem.
my god, she is
A real
stomping.
problem.
Look at that.
What?
She's been taken.
Oh my god.
By them Foreman brothers she used to run with. Come along.
The Foreman brothers, what are they doing here?
Well, I don't know what they've been doing here, but I can tell you what they're going to be doing here. Dying.
Oh my god.
Sure. Do we need more guns?
You and I can handle this, Arthur.
Grimshaw. You know what? I've
Go
never
ahead.
seen this side of her. Protective.
Stay on the way. Just get going.
All right. Oh, okay. Let's do it.
All right. Head for Rhodes. And quick.
Rhodes?
No. She's at a place called Bradley's house, just west of there.
How do you know?
When we first got here, she told me she was worried that our camp was near a safe house that gang she ran with used from time to time.
And you told Dutch?
No. She spoke to me in confidence. I suppose I didn't think it would be a problem.
Now it is.
Oh, yes.
What do they want with her anyway? I think I saw one of the foremans hassling her and Valentine.
Yes. They probably followed us down here. You don't know what happened? She killed one of them, for good reason, but clearly they don't see it that way.
Tilly?
Yes. Young Tilly Jackson isn't as sweet and innocent as you might think. But like I say, she was defending herself. She fled and fell in with us right after that. I just hope we can get to her in time.
It's not too far.
If they touched a single
I didn't know I had to
hair on that girl's
steer.
head,
Jesus.
I will eviscerate the sons of bitches.
See? You do care, Miss Grimshaw.
See, oh,
Of course I
Jesus
care.
Christ.
About all of you fools. Some just require a firmer hand than others.
Why do I have to steer sometimes? Sometimes I don't.
I swear half of you would just rot in your own filth if nobody kept you in check. Anyway, talking of folks disappearing, have you seen that boy Kieran since the party for Jack?
Come to think of it, no.
How does cinematic mode work?
Well, he'd be a real fool to turn on us now.
Yeah, he would. I think
Can't
he's good. I
imagine
think
he'd
he's
last
good.
too long on his own. Okay, I think that's the place up ahead.
No, keep talking shit. No, keep talking.
I think there's a guard.
I'll deal with him.
Whoa.
What you want? Kind sir, we're lost and in need of some help.
I've never heard that voice from
I
Grimshaw
see that
before.
kindly face of yours, and I know that for the right inducement, a gentleman such as yourself could be mighty kind.
Now get out of here.
Oh, now you keep saying that. But you don't mean nothing by
I
it.
said.
You said your last words. Well, what are you waiting for?
Grimshaw!
Find our girl.
Grimshaw! Oh my god!
I'll take that.
Grimshaw! She just stabbed him! Oh, I love that we could see a different side. We could see a different side.
Go find her before they put a bullet in her head.
What? Okay, I have my gun, right? Oh my god. Well, maybe I'm not supposed to kill them. Well, it's kind of too late for that, isn't it? Oh my god.
It's okay, Miss.
You know, I don't feel bad about shooting that guy now.
Let's get you out of here.
I thought there was...
It don't matter what you thought. It's okay.
Oh, the way he
Let's
comforts
Come
her.
along, miss. Thank you, both of you.
What happened?
It was Anthony Foreman. He thinks he owns me.
I remember. Where is he?
He went out hunting or something. There were 5 of them, I think.
Well, we killed those fellas there.
There they are.
Come on.
Tilly, grab that gun. Anyone approaches, shoot them.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be just fine.
Oh, Tilly can handle herself. my god. Oh, I need a better gun. I hate this gun.
All right, get after them.
Okay. I can't even see them very well. Hopefully we don't run into a tree and ruin this entire thing.
Oh, you're gonna pay! All of you! They're heading down the hill to the water. Oh, there they are by the shoreline. Whoa, nice shot.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. Move! Like there's so many trees.
Couple more seconds to regret what you did. That's it. Stay on them.
Oh my god, no.
Son of a bitch. Are you out of your mind? All right, I think that last one's the boss. Lasso him and we'll take him back to Tilly. Use the lasso.
Okay.
Don't kill him yet.
Where is he?
Don't let him get away. Come here. That's it. Now make sure you tie him up real good.
Okay.
On the line.
How do I hog tie him? He's not hog tying. Let me hog tie you. There we go.
Make these nice and tight.
That took me a moment. I kept accidentally letting go of the lasso. Let's pick you up, bitch. I've never seen this side of Grimshaw before, y'all. Wow. Okay, let's stow you here. I like this spotted horse.
Now
They're
the fun
pretty.
starts. You
Alright.
have the first idea what you're getting into.
Nope.
I'm Anthony Foreman. Oh, shit.
Well, thanks for the introduction, Anthony. Is that Foreman with an E? I want the Undertaker to spell it right.
Funny bastard. Who are you running with? Shut the hell up. Get off me.
She didn't tell you?
She didn't tell me nothing. Oh, this rope is cutting into me. Damn coward.
Why is this so much fun?
All right, damn it.
Alright, alright, alright.
Alright. Here's your man.
Bring him here.
Alright, let's remove you, sir.
Dump him on the ground here. I want to get a good look at this monster.
Never realized how protective Grimshaw is over her girls. Like, those are her daughters, basically, right?
So he's still alive then?
Yes.
Unfortunately.
You see this girl? You leave her alone.
She killed my cousin.
Your goddamn cousin had it coming, Anthony Foreman. I don't care if she shot your daddy and cooked your mama for breakfast.
Oh my god,
She's
Grimshaw!
mine. She ate yours.
You know, a friend of mine,
Good.
he always says, revenge is a fool's game. Now, you want all your boys dead? She had her reasons.
We was family, Tilly Jackson.
You Foreman
Really?
boys ain't no kind of family I want.
Kill him, Arthur.
You want that?
I want him to go away and tell the remaining of his cousins and the clowns he rides with to leave me alone.
Now, you think you can do that, Anthony? Or should I slit your throat and just save us all the bother?
I'll leave you alone. History is done.
History is never done. It's your call, Arthur. But I'd slit his throat. Go on.
I don't know what I should do.
Finish the bastard off.
What should I do?
You know my choice.
Am I gonna regret it? Oh, I feel like I'm gonna regret that. Oh, I'm gonna regret it, aren't I? Wait, why are they leaving me? Take me back to camp.
Get out of here.
Shit! Dude. Wait, can I loot these bodies first? I definitely want to loot this area. Maybe there's snackies or stuff. Wait, I thought that was a door. That's not a door. I'm silly. Let's see if this place has anything good. Oh, jewelry. Did I see jewelry? Hair tonic. Yes! Look at all these goodies. Where's the jewelry, though? Oh, look at this. We got some money. Totally worth it. We need to get a better gun at some point. I really hate my revolver, honestly. Like, I hate it with a passion. I think we got everything. Let's do something with Hosea. We'll head on back to camp. Howdy, Hosea. What are we doing today? What's going happening?
Hey, Arthur.
Come on! If we're gonna make it to this party.
Oh, the garden
Sure as shit
party.
better clean up a little.
So we're doing this?
Oh, yeah. Old friend
I need to
Dutch
take a
Van
bath,
Delend is
don't I?
finally showing his true colors. Social climbing.
Old Senor Bronte, that horrendous snake, has invited us to the ball, Cinderella. So my suggestion is we go and get you a gown.
Oh!
Son of a bitch.
Are we gonna go shopping together? That'd be fun. Oh my god, they're in suits!
Utterly.
I ain't never been to a ball in my
They're in
life.
suits! Oh my god, you guys!
I used to quite often.
They look great!
No pickpocketing. We are here to make real contact.
What kind of contact?
Well, I don't know. We'll find what we can. All I know for sure is we are going to a party at the mayor's house, and the guest of honor is the worst crook in town. I'm sure that we will find something.
Okay.
We have champagne glasses. We're living the fancy high life now, aren't we? Look at us.
Gentlemen,
Oh my god.
Luca.
Look how
I'm
fancy we
afraid
are.
the mayor does not allow guns at official functions after last year's incident.
Oh my, what happened last year?
Luca here will take you to Mr. Bronte. I believe he is expecting you.
Follow me, gentlemen.
This should be interesting.
This way, please.
Let's
gentlemen.
be on our best
Senior Bronte
behavior.
will be so pleased that you made it.
We are honored to be here.
That's wonderful, wonderful. Come this way. What a beautiful evening it shall be. Mr. Bronte is a very good friends with the mayor. Good evening, Pierre.
Senor Napoli?
As long as the mayor behaves himself, you know. Mr. Bronte, he has that thing, you know, respect.
They have little maid uniforms.
Bill,
It's cute.
you join the
I mean,
party?
they're maids, but
We'll meet you out back.
what I'm trying to say is the uniforms are cute.
Come.
We'll meet you out on the balcony when you're done.
Goodness. It's a party. Wow. I thought a garden party would be in the afternoon or something. Apparently it's at night. Oh, how fancy. Wow. It's better than the Braithwaite mansion anyway. Hopefully this one doesn't go up in flames either. Or two.
Ah, the angry cowboys who arrived. And you've washed per la prima volta questo mese, senza dubbio.
This is quite a party you've invited us to.
Yes, quite something. Although I'm not quite sure what.
So, this is San Denis High Society.
Yes, apparently so.
And all these people, these are friends of yours, Senor Bronte?
No, not quite. But they certainly are afraid of me. Like that one.
Oh my.
See that wretch? He's the mayor. Henri Lemieux. He'll do anything for $1, and I mean anything.
Arthur.
Politics is a foul business.
Yes. Oh, and that one too. That is Alberto Fusar. He owns a
look
sugar
at that
plantation out on the
uniform.
island, and he comes here to whore and despoil himself. Oh, and that is Hobart Crawley, a Confederate major in the war, and a hero, they say, but this is his very young wife. I mean, a young mistress, that's the natural order of things, yes, but a young wife is unseemly.
Their
the
standards are
Redskins.
so silly.
I have
Oh.
no sympathy for them, because whoever is stupid enough to get tricked by the Americans, no, they get what they deserve, huh?
This is kind of awkward.
Yes, and a letter to the mayor. Oh yeah, that'll save you. And that is Hector Fellows.
I'm getting slimy,
This self-righteous
slimy vibes
newspaperman.
from this guy
Maybe
still.
we'll kill him for me one day.
Well, we're not paid killers as such, not in cold blood anyway.
I did not know you were so particular that you wouldn't help a friend.
Oh, I'm willing to help in any way I can, within reason.
I'm going to pretend to understand what that means.
I meant no offense, sir.
This is sinister. Bronte's slimy.
All these
Ugh.
vulgar people, they hate me. Non vedo l'ora di guardarti morire.
Well, it has been wonderful conversing with you, but I can tell that you are very busy, and I won't waste any more of your time.
Yes. Go, enjoy yourselves, and mingle with this vulgar scum. It'll make you long for the days when you could shoot each other and screw cows out on the open range.
Those sure were the days.
What is Dutch thinking right now?
Good day to you. But before you go, what exactly are your plans here?
Well, we've not made any... Well...
I've never thought Dutch would say such a thing.
We are going to need some money.
We haven't made any plans.
Yes, of course. Well, there's money at the trolley station. They keep a lot of cash there in the day. Now, I could not involve myself in such matters. But you... As a guest, yes. As my guest, bah, do it, huh? Okay, good day, gentlemen.
Goodbye.
Ok, ragazzi, adesso il vino buono.
Does Dutch feel a little bit disrespected at all, or is he just cool with what's happening? Because Dutch is a leader. And leader to leader, Angelo Bronte doesn't really talk to Dutch as if he were an equal. So I wonder how Dutch feels about that, or if he just doesn't really... if he's indifferent to this entire thing. And no one still seems bent out of shape about Sean. I talked to people in camp and no one seems to really care. I really thought this would not be a dinner party. I was expecting like an afternoon tea type of deal, you know?
Good evening.
Well, I followed you, sir.
Okay. Go find the mayor if you can and stay out of trouble and steal nothing unless it's information. Of course.
All right.
Hosea, you go find us someplace to run.
Hosea.
Go make us some news.
All right, so we're just gonna be schmoozing, right? We gotta find the mayor. Or mingle. We gotta mingle. We gotta mingle with guests. Look at those dresses. Oh my god, everything that we've done in this episode so far, like, I just really didn't expect it. I expected more gritty murder. But you know, but instead, we're with high society. Let's take some champagne, sure. Oh, this looks like a couple right here.
Oh, how do you do?
Of course, I'm married, Miss Tweedy. But marriage is more business than romance.
Oh, he wants a mistress.
And you're romantic, are you, Mr. Oxford?
Always have been. A true romantic. A dreamer. Why don't you let me show you someday?
And you think my cousin would appreciate that demonstration?
My cousin is a cold woman. I'm a very lonely man.
And I am more than someone's blanket against the night's chill.
You go, girl. Know your worth.
Mr. Hawksbill.
Know your worth, girl. Yes, queen. All right, let's schmooze with other people.
People living in this land. And that extends to Saint Denis.
But Mr. Miller, the Indian problem is not an urban problem, but a rural problem.
It ain't complex, and only an idiot like you, buddy, would try to make it so.
I will not deny idiocy, sir, but perhaps now is not the time.
Typical pansy.
You are drunk, Ferdinand.
I'm not drunk, you fool. But this man loves darkies.
Hey, you are pretty drunk. Yeah, hey, what say you and me cool off?
How do you do?
Get your hands off me.
Oh my goodness. This looks a little aggressive.
Come on, sleep it off.
Which way are we supposed to go? I thought this was good enough, but apparently we're supposed to go over here.
Okay, goddammit.
My goodness. We're really roughing him up. Alright, let's return, I guess.
And calm down. Count to 1,000.
Arthur.
And you can rejoin the party.
Thank you, sir.
Of course.
Henri Lemieux. I hope you're enjoying my party.
I am.
Mayor.
Allegedly.
That's quite a place you got here.
It's not mine, and the city is horribly in debt, but we can still put on a good show. Do you know Evelyn Miller?
My lord. The writer?
Well, we seem to have another deranged drunkard on our hands.
Shall we?
Wait, are those fireworks? Oh!
My lord, they're fantastic.
How lovely!
Monsieur, please. Mr. Cornwall was quite insistent.
Cornwall.
I'm afraid. He shouted down the telephone for several minutes.
Mr. Cornwall is a horse's ass, and a bad horse.
I'm very sorry, sir.
It's not your fault. I'm a fool for trusting him. I'll come and sign it in a minute. Let me enjoy the fireworks.
Of course.
Did you say something about Cornwall?
Yeah.
Find out what.
All right. My goodness. This is so foreign to me. I feel completely out of my element. Like, everything's fancy, things are so new. We went on a date, we went to a theater that was like encrusted with gold, and now we're following someone, so that's a little more in our territory, but we were at a fancy party? My goodness.
Everything's fine. We have the place well secured.
Good. Mr. Bronte has a habit of wandering about and reading whatever he likes.
We're watching him and his men like hawks.
Thank you, Mr. Terrible.
Oh. How very suspicious. Very fishy. I'm smelling something fishy. What is going on?
Is everything taken care of? The telephone, it keeps ringing.
The mayor said he will sign later.
Goodness. What is going on here?
Marie! Marie! Find that little reprobate Chip and beat him. I will not have standard slip in this house. Have you lost your mind? I said, have you lost your mind? Come here. Come here. Look at me. Look at me. Who do you think you are?
Oh my goodness.
This area is not meant for the likes of you. You know this. The standards in this house are slipping. This is a final warning to you, miss. A final warning.
Goodness.
Now get out of my sight.
Pierre is a little mean. Come on, move. Arthur! Did he go here? What is he doing?
Mr. Leviticus Cornwall.
Forgot about him.
Extremely confidential.
Let's grab it and go, though. Turn to Dutch at the gala. Let's get the fuck out of here before we get caught or something. Here's Dutch.
Find anything? I think so.
Nothing. This town is a waste of time.
Maybe not. Arthur? Gentlemen, I think we're done here.
What do you mean?
What did you find?
What did Hosea
Plenty of
find?
money moves through here, of course, then. I think I found out how we can grab some of it. Big bank. Real one, I mean. But not yet.
A city bank?
Maybe. And a stuffed one. If we're gonna leave, that could be the one thing we need.
There's also that trolley car station Senor Bronte told us about, and I heard about a high-stakes poker game. Come on.
Oh, didn't the drunk, homeless guy say something about a poker game? He lost all of his money in poker. I wonder if it's related to this.
Let's get in. Go home.
I ain't never felt so awkward in all my life.
It felt so awkward
all them
for
folk
me.
all so pleased with themselves. Oh, high society's pigeon
Oh my
shit.
God, Bill.
If you ask me, it's more like torture.
Well,
It
that's
felt,
sort of the
it did
point,
feel
isn't
so
it?
awkward.
Let the people torture themselves.
Here's them papers I took.
Anybody see you take this?
Hopefully not.
I might have an idea.
And a plan.
Let me think on it.
Interesting. Who's in here
Interesting
with us?
times.
I guess. So what's next?
Bunch of weird stuff
Dancing
today.
lessons? Deportment?
More along the lines of armed robbery. Hosea is handling reconnaissance on the bank. He and Abigail are gonna run some distractions, see how the law react.
Good.
Oh, and I spoke to Evelyn Miller. Fine man. Here helping the Indian chief we saw.
Yeah, I met him too, with the mayor.
He's lobbying officials in Saint Denis on their behalf. Maybe we could help.
Maybe.
Now, I think there's a lot of money on the riverboat. A lot of money. And Trelawney, he's investigating for us. He says to meet him at the Taylor's.
Okay.
One big score down here, Arthur, and we disappear. We are almost heading home.
And I go with Mary,
Where
right?
is home?
Right?
I don't know. Exactly. But I can smell it. I'm gonna go investigate this trolley thing old Bronte was talking about.
Okay.
Well, whatever we do, we cannot make enemies with Bronte, 'cause that's just gonna go very poorly for us. Someone died? Did you hear that scream out there? Okay, real quickly though, I do want to see what our fast travel looks like. Like, what does it look like to fast travel? Strawberry Valentine? That's pretty cool. All of our fast travel options. You know what? Let's go to Saint Denis or Saint Denis. Let's test out this fast travel option, and then there might have been a few things that we wanted to do there before we end for today. I know we've been recording for a while, but it feels like I've accomplished nothing. It feels like I've just started a whole bunch of things and left them kind of half finished. So let's see how this works. Just how fast is the fast travel? And we're here just like that. Sounds very quiet right now. I don't think we should start any more main missions today, but there were a few things I wanted to do. Like the thing with Brother Dorkins. Yeah, I think I really want to do that. I really like Brother Dorkins. He seems truly nice, and that can be really rare. Really difficult to find in this game.
Try again. Please. Please.
It is...
Street kids.
Por
They're teaching them how to
favor.
read.
It's warm. W, an upside down M.
I don't get it.
Oh, you will. It's like swimming. It takes time. But then it's easy. And the whole world opens to you.
I hate this. It's too hard.
Take your time.
I lit.
Like.
I like the sooner. God damn it. What does that even mean?
Watch your language, please. Summer. I like the summer.
Don't worry.
I think they're doing
You
really
know
great
the letters,
things.
You know the sounds. You're nearly there.
I got no use for stupid books.
What is the
Don't have
commotion
any
going
use
on?
for stupid books.
Just sounds of the city, I
Why
guess.
are you making us do it?
No, you should say, I don't have any. Not, I got no.
I think you may be confusing things a little now, Brother Dorkins. Go over it first in your head. Take your time.
Alright, I think we can interrupt them now that they're not talking. I always like to listen to their
Sister,
conversations if
my
I can
friend,
first.
Mr. Morgan.
Oh, sir. Brother Dorkins told me about the wonderful thing you did.
Oh, he talks a lot of nonsense. No offense.
None taken at all. Hey, stop!
These kids, they're the worst!
Don't hurt him, please!
Okay, I'll try not to hurt him. I don't know where the kid went. Cover the crucifix. How dare they? After we teach them how to read and everything? It's just rude. Do you know?
You alright?
Oh, I'll live.
Kid did this?
You know him?
He robbed me. Which way you go?
That way, think.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Get off me!
Where's my on, watch, you little weasel.
Goodness.
I don't know nothing about no damn watch.
Last Saturday,
Hey, you! Why don't you leave the boy alone?
What's it to do with you?
I can hit a lot harder than you. Promise you that.
All right, forget it. Little shit ain't even worth my time.
Excellent.
Thanks, mister.
Interact? Oh, here's the crucifix.
Hey, you want some company, mister?
No.
You sure?
I'm sure. Thank you, though.
I don't know you.
What?
This is Downs?
Oh, no. Not you. Get away.
How?
Now.
I mean, hey.
Help. Help!
Hold on.
This man is bothering
Now.
me. Someone help me. Officer, help!
Ah, fuck. Oh my god, Mrs. Downs. I feel so bad that she's had to, like, prostitute herself. I have to escape. I just have to escape. They just can't be suspicious. Oh, they're investigating. Crap. Let's just go on the roofs and hope we don't die. How do we find Sister Calderón? I forgot how to find her. Destination. Okay, now how do we do this without breaking our fucking necks? Can we go in through here? How is this guy here then? Maybe we can just rooftop to rooftop this entire thing. Maybe we could do that. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Really did not mean to do that. Let's try not to alert the law. Just try to return to Sister What's-Her-Face. My god, they're everywhere. Let's go around. Let's fucking go around. Okay. Oops, ran into a pole. Wait, there's a law guy right there. Oh, how are we gonna do this one? We should go around this way. Yes. Wait, they're everywhere. How can we? Oh, here's an entrance. Here's an entrance we can use. Maybe we can go in here. No. Alright, that's okay, I guess. Oh, there's law people everywhere. Okay, let's not run. Let's try to be very careful on how we do this. I feel so bad for scaring Mrs. Downs.
Often the people that are most in need of our help are the most resistant to it.
Well,
Mr. Morgan!
excuse me, Father. Sister, I got your
Wish
cross.
there was a way that we could help Mrs. Downs.
Oh, I did.
Oh, I hope the boy...
He's fine, physically. Mentally, he's a piece of work, but who am I to say?
Brother Dorkins was right about you. You are the most wonderful man.
Brother Dorkins is
A dork. Brother
greatly
Dorkins is a
deceived,
dork.
I'm afraid, but I'm happy to help a little.
Thank you. You see, it's a thing, but my mother gave it to me when I was a novice, shortly before she passed.
So it's important
you
to
are
you.
the most wonderful man.
Oh, excuse me, Father. Sister, enjoy your day.
Oh.
See, Father? Brother Dorkins found you.
Okay, so we did a little side mission. Guys, I feel so sorry about Mrs. Downs. Like, Mr. Downs died. We forced to give...
What the hell is going on with you?
Sorry. We forced her to give all of the debts that she had when she probably couldn't afford it, and now she's probably just trying to support her and her son, and I feel so bad, though. Can we give Mrs. Downs money so that she doesn't have to do that to herself? Oh god, guys, I feel so bad. I feel gross. I mean, we usually never see what happens with the people who we follow up with on the debts, so it's kind of interesting to see what happened to Mrs. Downs, but like, I feel like such shit. Alright guys, we've reunited with Max. I'm glad she didn't just get run over right there by the carriage, because Max, now that I think of it, is kind of like in the middle of the fucking street, but at least she's hitched up so she can rest a little bit. I'm glad that we followed up with Brother What's-His-Face, because I really liked him, so I'm glad that we could help out his, one of his, what's it called? The sisters. I'm glad that we could help them out, and I feel so bad about what my actions have basically done to Mrs. Downs. I hope that there's a way to help her in the future at some point. I would love that. I feel like I didn't personally accomplish a whole lot in this episode just because I know we're in a new area, so it just feels like there's a lot of stuff to do at once, and that's a little overwhelming. So I feel like we've started a bunch of things, and I feel like I haven't really done a whole lot. But regardless, I did have a lot of fun with today. Like, the whole section that we did with Mary was just the highlight of this episode for me. That being able to take her out on a date and then being able to see her, like, true feelings about us. She doesn't see us as a past love anymore. She sees us as a, like, hopeful love. I mean, she's convinced that we won't run away with her, but like, what if we did? What if we could? Wouldn't that be great? I just really want that for Arthur. I want him to have love, and I want him to have a girl, you know, and Mary is tricky, but I think she could truly make Arthur happy. But I'm worried that, like, Arthur wouldn't be happy with her in a weird way because he's so attached to the gang and this lifestyle, right? Like, it is really hard for me to see him leaving the gang at some point, even if he does have enough money. But I'm still gonna hold out hope that he goes after Mary at some point. I really do. But anyway, that was definitely my favorite part of the episode, going on a date with her and every single one of their interactions. It's so conflicting for me because there's just some things that she says that I can't help but disagree with or feel a little bit offended at, me being as Arthur, but it's also so nice to know that we're loved. And again, like, she no longer just sees us as past lovers. She sees potential in us even now when we're wanted and we're still wrapped up in gang life and everything. Actually, before we end today's episode, I want to read the journal real quick. Let's catch up on the journal and then we'll end for today. I remember drawing this, I think either in the last episode or the episode before that. Maybe this is where it starts. Stumbled into this old drunk on the streets of Rhodes. I don't know quite why he made an impression. The world is full of self-pitying drunks. Hell, I hope to grow into one myself. But something about this fella, Jeremiah Compson, blamed everyone else for his plight, lost his career and his home, wanted me to go find a few trinkets at his home, Compstonstead, just north of Scarlet Meadows. Maybe I'll head over there sometime. Yeah, I don't think we've read this. And yeah, we definitely didn't read this. Deputy Sheriff, finally we have achieved a state of true insanity. For the first time in my life, I'm a deputized lawman. We went off with some moronic dupe deputy working for the alcohol-drenched Sheriff Gray, pursuing some moonshiners. Dutch is convinced that this will somehow lead to riches beyond compare. Seems the one powerful local family, the Grays, ex-Scots, is warring with another proud English family, the Braithwaites, like some long-running dispute from the border country. Apparently there's gold or women or something at the root of this, and if it's gold, we want it. Either way, we are so deep in the swamp and so entirely lost ourselves. I hope it will take the Pinkertons and their like a long while to find us. We shall see. In the meantime, a new career path in law seems to await. Seems like amongst our other perils, a gang called the Lemoyne, the Lemon Raiders, won't take too kindly to outsiders or anyone who ain't living in the distant past. Here's Braithwaite Manor. Nice drawing. Moonshine. I've met some charming women in my time. Catherine Braithwaite, the mother hen to that particular bunch of roosters, ain't one of them. A sour old jug of piss and bullshit I ain't never met. Even Hosea's charms were lost upon her. She refused our offer of selling her back her shine and instead got us to give it away to annoy the saloon owners in town. Hosea put on quite a show until we got interrupted by the bastards we robbed when grabbing the stuff. We just about escaped. On the other hand, I met this poor bastard gray boy, Beau, and his forbidden love, Miss Penelope, and quite the most alive creature we have met down here. Suddenly, I'm marching as a suffragette. The looks of loathing on the faces of the locals delighted me, while their leader, a Mrs. Calhoun, amused me. I don't know much about good causes nor the joys of democracy, but I enjoyed my little experience riding alongside them. World is certainly changing fast. Faster than Dutch would want it to, right? Went to the house, don't feel so bad for him now, feel like a fool. Bastard was a slave catcher. Hello. You know, say what you will about Arthur's morals, but I'm just so glad he does not support slavery. You know, at least we have that going for us, right? Went to see nice Mr. Compson again, burned his valuable ledger right in front of his eyes. Yep. We went horse thieving, our greed getting the better of us. Believed a yarn spun us by one of that Grey family, the patriarch Tavish. A particularly unpleasant one of what seems a reasonably unpleasant family. He had us believing that the Braithwaite woman owned some highly prized English thoroughbreds, or Arab chargers, or whatever they were supposed to be, and imagined we was going to be wonderfully rich. At the end of it, we felt like prize idiots, so I guess at least some prizes are being handed out. He's just got such a lovely personality. I love Arthur so much. Charles and I went looking for Trelawney. He was staying in Rhodes. He'd been accosted by some bounty hunters who was looking for him and a means to getting to us. Whole thing turned nasty, and he'd been treated pretty bad when we got him out of there. He seemed worried that there might be more following in their wake, so came back to camp with us. Now he's a part of our gang. Like, Trelawney used to be more of a stranger, but now he's definitely a part of the gang. He's still here with us. Yeah, so we're caught up to the last episode. There always seem to be more bounty hunters, Pinkertons, lawmen. Everywhere we go, there's more and more civilization. Perhaps this is it from now on. We shall see, I guess. This whole place is beginning to give me the creeps. I want to get back into the open country of the West, or what's left of it, but even that ain't the way I remember it. I have been recuperating after an interesting encounter with Colm O'Driscoll. Dutch got it into his mind to meet the bastard to somehow end all of this lunacy. Only Colm did not share Dutch's sense of honor amongst thieves. The whole thing was a setup to kidnap me, then lure out the rest of us into a trap so we could all get arrested, and Colm could disappear away, us somehow carrying off his sin, and along with our own to the gallows. Seems like Colm is enjoying this modern world even less than we are. More by luck than judgment, I escaped and somehow got back here, more dead than alive, and collapsed into bed for a few feverish days. After much nursing from Miss Grimshaw and Miss Tilly, and much guilt-ridden apologies from Dutch over his stupidity, I survived okay. My shoulder where I was shot ain't come down with gangrene, and I will live, if even uglier than before. You're not ugly, Arthur. You're beautiful. Things is getting worse, even more insane to the local population. My sense is neither the Greys nor the Braithwaites have a pot to piss in, and I ain't spent too much time with the landed gentry. Whatever else they is, they don't make one believe in the nobility of the aristocracy. Sean has been killed. I'm more sad than I can admit. I loved that little loud-mouthed wretch more than I knew. He was like an annoying little brother to me. What fun we had riding together, and now he's dead. His head shot half off in an ambush. What a goddamn mess we are making of things. Still no Confederate gold, but a shitload of trouble. I'm glad that the journal kind of confirmed our suspicions that maybe Arthur cared a little more than he let on. No one else in camp seems to have made a single reference to Sean in this episode. I didn't hear like a single thing, so I'm glad we at least have this. I'm glad we at least have what he wrote in his journal. Home for now. So this kind of catches us up to where we've been this episode. We've moved again. More trouble with the Pinkertons. More trouble with them locals. More trouble all around. Little Jack's been kidnapped. So we're trying to find him. Apparently some fella in Saint Denis, Senor something or other, took umbrage to our presence and kidnapped him, or heaven forbid, worse. We burnt down Braithwaite Manor when we went hunting for him in an almighty scrap. Then we got spoken to again by Agent Milton. This time he asked us for Dutch's head on a platter. We got him to leave, but they ain't too pleased with us. That's such an understatement, isn't it? So we headed into Saint Denis to find little Jack. We was told he'd been kidnapped by some local gangster, this Italian feather called Bronte, a local tough guy. We ain't found him, but he's found us. Dutch and I headed into town, and I managed to get myself robbed by a bunch of children. This was a new low, even by my standards. Anyway, we found Mr. Bronte, and are going to pay him a call. We better get the boy back soon, not least because if we don't, Abigail will kill the lot of us. All this after we burned down the Braithwaite Manor house looking for him and made some real enemies of ourselves back in that country. We're now hiding deep in the swamps, trying not to get eaten by wildlife or sunk too deep in the mud. I cannot decide which I like less, the swamps or the city. Both are full of parasites, reptiles, and slime. But the swamp's prettier. Dutch is trying to think of where we can run next, but in the meantime, we are deep in the swamps, hiding in some disease-ridden old plantation house, mostly swallowed up by nature. I guess we will find Jack, get some money, then flee, but where? These bastards ain't giving up. We're a long way east of land we know, and far from real open country. I don't think they're ever going to find what they're looking for. Dutch and Arthur, I think society and civilization is just moving at a pace that won't allow for them to have the lives that they want at this point, you know? Met a monk, helped him free a couple of poor bastards from the island someplace who were kept prisoner. The monk, what was his name? Brother something or other, was a good fellow. One of these innocent people who make you feel better about human beings and even about yourself a little. Must be odd to see all that goodness in the world. Place always seemed dark and brutal to me. Well, there's the dog that we pet, the skinny one. Oh, I love the little details that Arthur draws in here, guys. Oh, met a curious Frenchman in a bar, bought him a drink, and he gave me a picture. Said he was an artist, although I'm not sure I see what is so good about it. Well, it was a pretty cool picture. Saint Denis. I always heard Saint Denis was one of the 7 wonders of the world. If this is so, I don't care much to see the other 6. It's a depressing place that shows you the only thing worse than people is a whole lot of people. I've not ever met a lizard in a suit before, only now I have, and his name is Angelo Bronte. He is either our salvation or our damnation. The city's strong man arrived from Italy a few years ago and now knows and controls everything and everyone. He had not harmed Jack other than feeding him strange food, spaghetti. And Dutch seems to think that maybe we can get something from this oily dictator. Doubt. So much doubt. Personally, I don't trust him more than I can trust any hungry animal not to try and eat me. But for now, we are somewhat safe and hidden. Whole place gives me the creeps. Yeah, same. I'm not getting good vibes. Mary wrote to me, wants to see me again. Look how that's in capital letters. Oh, Mary, what fools we are. What a fool I am. Saw Mary and the awful daddy, who is taken to drink, which unsurprisingly ain't improved him a whole lot. What a foul pig he is. Taken to hawking off family heirlooms and cursing the world for it. Still a stuck-up son of a bitch. Now Mr. Linton has passed away, and I wonder what he wants for his daughter. Funny thing is, I love her, and yet am a bad lot. Old daddy is a good, upright man, and yet he treats his daughter like a possession to be mistreated and abused as he sees fit. Strange creatures, men. I don't know. All I know is that I love her and she both loves and detests me. It never worked before and it won't ever work now, yet it gnaws at me. The idea of it gnaws at me like a sickness. I've got to give all that nonsense up. I'm an outlaw, a murderer, a man with a code different to ordinary folk, and Mary ain't never going to be for my world. Well, he feels differently than I felt when we left her on the trolley. I got a completely different impression. We went to a vaudeville show in town, dancing from France. Quite a business. What is wrong with me? Do I really think I can retire someplace nice and live a normal life with a wife? Am I a big enough dolt to believe that is possible? No, it's possible for you, Arthur. It really is. The mayor of Saint Denis Mansion. My lord, now I have done everything. I went to a ball like a fool in a fairy tale. Like Cinderella, the mayor of Saint Denis. Dutch got us invited by old Senor Bronte, and off we trooped, trussed up like turkeys for Thanksgiving, and waxed and polished and primed too, within an inch of our lives. Bronte did not mingle with the other guests, but lorded over the place like a Roman emperor, deciding who to have killed for his fun. Are you not entertained? Place was full of drunks, lunatics, liars, and clowns, but the thing was kind of fun. Managed to not get into too much trouble and may have some business opportunities on account of inquiries there. We shall see, I guess. Seeing Bill dressed up like an ambassador and awkward as a schoolgirl was one of the funniest moments of my life. Met Evelyn Miller, the writer, which was amazing for Dutch. Met the mayor. Dutch and Hosea seem to think this dump is a world of possibilities. They want to look into the bank and some other business opportunities. We shall see. As long as we can keep ahead of the Pinkertons and Mr. Cornwall and the rest of them for a while, maybe we shall be okay. Maybe. Probably not. Probably not. Oh my god. I think we're good. I think we got all caught up now. We've been reading for so long, it's now fucking dark. I love that. Alright guys, I think I'm finally ready to end today's episode. I hope you had just as much fun as I did with today. We did a bunch of different things and I enjoyed a lot of it. I'm so sorry for being awkward. I did feel just kind of off when I sit down to record today, but this just kind of brightened up my spirits a little bit. Alright y'all, until the next episode of whatever we're doing, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye! That is so scary right there. That just scared the shit out of me.